action to begin. Baby, I wanna hear him. Thunder in paradise, thunder in paradise. Thunder, when there's thunder, thunder in paradise. Yeah, nothing can there's a hurricane blowing in over the water, waiting in anticipation for the action to begin. Baby, I wanna hear him. Thunder in paradise, thunder in paradise. Thunder, when there's thunder, thunder in paradise. Yeah, nothing can happen.
Go on, Jerry. Where did you get the fox?
Oh, I got it. As a wee cub, about 2 days old.
Is he kind of safe enough? I mean, is he happy enough with you?
Yes, it wouldn't leave me now.
Now, I was up in your house last night. We paid a little private visit. Now, I saw... How many dogs have you got?
About 35.
And they're all jumping all around the place, and it's great
Jumping
crack.
around, yes.
And what else have we got? I see a little kid goat there. Can you get that wee kid goat?
A kid goat and 2 big goats. And,
I believe that you once performed open-heart surgery on a chicken.
Correct, that's
Now,
right.
can I ask you one question, Joe?
Yes.
How do you know that a chicken has heart trouble? Does it tell you?
The head goes bligh.
It's a drive that brings you fresher foods all night, all day now. No one delivers freshness like Stewards do. We drive all night, we drive all day, it's fresher for you too. No one delivers freshness like Stewards do.
It's the drive that makes Stewards different, our drive for value, and our drive day and night to bring you fresher foods faster.
Yeah, no one delivers freshness like Stewards can do.
Nobody delivers freshness like Stewards.
And now, the Stewards Deep Cut Super Sale. Bread cut to 45 pence for a clear wrap sliced pan. Fresh large chickens, £2.95. Middle bacon, £1.29 per pound. 7-Up 6-packs, 99 pence. Tetley tea bags, 99 pence. And Cross and Blackwell baked beans, only 19 pence. The Stewards Deep Cut Super Sale. Super value, super range, super savings.
You got freshness here every day. You got value here all the way. You got Stewards.
Hi everyone, it's me. It's me, Pete. I don't know, Baldy. I don't know. And when it comes to these things, I don't know very much, which is why I need to bring on a guest. I've forgotten about Shrek. I need to bring on a guest. I've been assured that that this person's head has not gone bligh. In fact, actually, it's on record that they have lovely Irish hair, and those aren't my words. Those are the words of Gordon Sting. It's Cait.
Mr. Gordon Sting.
Yeah,
yes.
sorry. Yeah, Mr. Gordon Sting.
Kind of fingered a ringlet and then said that, but it wasn't in a creepy way.
Good. It's good to clear that up.
Yeah, I think so. I think just because I've got kind of curly locks.
I'd say you've got Irish hair.
Well, I am Irish, so
Yeah. So by definition.
Yeah, I think so, right? I don't know, but hello everyone.
Hello everyone. Hello, Cait.
Hello.
I hope you're well.
I'm as good as middle bacon.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I've googled it. It's a cut of bacon that comes from the middle of the pig, between the shoulder and the back. It's a combination of back and streaky bacon. My favourite bit is middle bacon is an old-fashioned cut that's still popular with some people.
And those people shop at Stewards.
Yep.
That's good. Just sort of Stewards, isn't it? Is it? I don't know. I've only watched the advert every time.
Stewards.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it popular in the northeast, Brady? Do you like the Philippa 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖? That's relatively new.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, we've now got 3 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖s, which is too many. Jazzo, do you think they'll have middle bacon? Because I don't want that.
Could I have I think Sainsbury's do. They do like a chocolate trifle.
Well, that's nice.
So could I have some of that, please, if they've got one?
Yeah, if you could,
Thank you.
Jazzo. And just do a little check on how smooth their chickens are. Oh, Big Papa wants a large portion of culture. Well, you're in luck. We've really got a lot of culture queued up tonight, don't we? Don't we, Cait? Loads of culture.
Like some might call it scraping the barrel. Some might call it kind of prying off the last little delicious remnants of culture.
Would you say what you say? We almost know everything there is to know about Irish culture now.
You know, Northern Irish culture certainly, yes. I think you've got a very good broad overview of
Yeah.
of everything.
No, I feel
you need to-
enriched.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. Okay, should we crack on? Should we pop a video on?
Yeah, let's drive in. Let's drive in.
Let's drive in. Yeah, let's drive in.
LDI's
LDI's in the chat. Let's drive in. Is there going to be an exam? Okay.
Nah, I mean we're gonna do the tier list and
Oh yeah, we'll put it into a tier list. That's a type of exam, isn't it?
and that's a type of exam because it's regurgitation.
Yeah. Are we? Chris McFarlane wants to know, are we Irish yet?
No.
No. No. No, please stop asking.
You sound like my mum. Trying to get an Irish passport at the minute.
Is she? That's very wise.
Hello, Lemon. If you have a family member who is Irish or you marry an Irish person, you could be.
Sorry. Yeah, that's...
Sorry, this is... Yeah. So, if anyone wants to marry me, you know, that's your one-way ticket to Irishville.
That'd be good. Although, oh yeah, sorry. So you could marry, yes, you could marry a Northern Irish person and get an Irish passport.
Yeah, yeah, and arguably, you know, you become Irish.
Yeah, yeah. No,
People might say you would, but you know.
No. I don't think you do need lovely. I don't think you need lovely Irish hair to be Irish. I think it just so happens that Cait has both of those things.
Main thing I'd say is having a big Irish head.
But yeah, big Irish head. Yeah, BIH.
That is definitely a thing. Like you go, oh, that person's got a big Irish head on them.
I do have quite a big head. Both.
Cait.
Both, you know, figuratively and also literally. I can't get it on. You know, I have to squeeze into a hat.
I can't fit a Christmas time is bad in Ireland because none of us have hats that fit.
Oh, someone called 𝕃𝕒𝕥𝕖 claims to know where the cheap viewers are.
Oh, that's good, thank you.
They're very gently back. Oh, thanks, Cait.
Modding on the job. Look at me, I'm multitasking.
That was good, yeah. Okay, should we put this is another clip from the toy show?
Yeah, this is from last year's one, and this is another one kind of similar to Shamey last week, where he has the soul of a kind of 50-something-year-old man.
Yeah, that's good.
He's Northern Irish, and he's doing a gaming segment primarily, so we'll learn about gaming as well as Northern Irish culture.
Do we think Paddy is a gamer?
He has 2 young sons, so he might know a little bit. But, you know, but we'll find out.
We will. Oh, hang on. People are going to want to be able to hear the video, won't you? People are going to want to be able to hear the video. Yeah. I know. I've got it.
Time to say hi
there we go.
To this fella over here. He's Brian Ogue. He's aged 11 from County Tyrone.
Brian,
well, Brian.
Where's County Tyrone? Is that the countryside?
Yeah. Show us what you have here.
Yeah.
Now this is a gecko. Now this is one of my favourite toys. Now this is a quick wee skitter now. So
he's a quick.
It'll go up the wall now fast. Now it sticks on the wall and makes.
So hang on. This.
Where are we finding these middle-aged kids?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so it's a quick wee skitter and it's going to go up the wall.
Yeah.
All right, off you go.
Countryside, I believe. I think they're all...
This is the 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖 Ghetto. Wow.
It is a quick wee skitter.
No, wait!
Oh, no.
Amazing. Brilliant.
That could be a good peek pick.
All righty. pull up a pew
What, me
there.
on the gecko?
Pull up a pew and tell us about your games.
we
You
skip
reviewed
there.
a couple of games for us. Games always big at Christmas. First one, I think, is
We'd win the
Astrobot. Is that
sprint
right?
on Techno
Yeah,
Games.
Astrobot is one of my favorite games. It's where the PlayStation will come apart and you have to go through different planets and you have to get the PlayStation back together and you have to defeat bosses, different planets, and you have to get the PlayStation back together, and that's how you win Astrobot, that game.
Oh, that's good.
class.
It does.
Yeah.
Yep.
Arcade, that's how they,
We've
you know,
also
the
got
gamers,
a
and they've
classic,
got the
a classic
chairs.
game that you like to play with. I know
Yeah,
you're a big
I need
Minecraft
that.
fan.
Yeah, I'm a big Minecraft fan now. Minecraft is a game where you can build different blocks, you have different materials, you can go through different houses and build houses and destroy with TNT. TNT is where
Yeah, I know what you
you
mean,
can
Jason.
explode, and there's different people in the game, like animals and villagers and stuff like that.
And it's brilliant because you can design your own world and it gets
Yeah.
your whole programming brain going, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it's very simple for boys and girls. It's very simple.
go.
What did he
Play
mean by
game,
that?
and you can do survival mode.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, we got another
He's
toy
going
over here,
round Oak
which I know
Grove
you
Walk.
want to show us. Tell us what this fella is here, this ball.
This is Astrobot. Now,
right.
this is one of my favourite toys. Me and my brother John Joe plays it. Shout out to John Joe there.
Okay, we're
And-
shut it.
No, no,
Shout out to John Joe.
He's so smooth, isn't he?
he's, yeah.
Hey, just
Very
shout out to John
smooth.
Joe while we're at it. Okay, so this is a soccer bot, is it?
Yeah, so you have
Okay,
to
so
put
do
this
you
on the
do you,
ground.
do you like watching soccer?
Yes, I do. I'm a Man United fan.
Oh, well, there you go.
Up the Reds!
I love the way you just won the crowd over and lost them in the space of 5 seconds there. So look, is this better than Man United? Do you think?
Well, I'd say Man United's not playing that
Is
great
this
this season.
better
but-
All right,
than
okay.
Man United?
Oh yeah, okay. So this is coming to try to tackle me here. Oh,
Yeah,
hang
so
on.
you
now.
Yeah,
try
Man
not to
United.
tackle
He's
it.
Yeah.
better
All right,
Man
okay.
United.
And then he's confused. Look, he is Man
Yeah.
United. He doesn't know where he's going. Look,
There we go. That's some
there he is.
satire.
I think we should be playing
That
three
was
at the
good,
back
yeah.
here, should we? Okay, great. This is perfect. So look, this is good crack on Christmas morning. We'll turn this fella off because I know
Yeah.
we got something else over here.
I reckon they probably
What
give
is
them for
this?
him
Now,
to review.
Now,
Joe
this is
too.
my favourite
hope
of
so.
them all.
Okay.
So here we
Now,
go.
this is a karaoke machine. I got one for Christmas, and this one's just 10 times better than you give me.
Yes. Checks in the post, Brian O.
Now, so just picture this. You wake up on Christmas morning, and just close your eyes, everybody in the audience. I see you.
Everyone close your eyes.
Yeah,
Eyes
everyone
shut.
close your eyes.
You're opening up all your presents, and then next thing, you go to mass, and then you get your turkey, you get your Christmas dinner, your turkey and your ham and your mash and your gravy, and then next thing, everybody's out for the count because they've had, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hang on, Brian O. Do you have cameras in my house? That sounds about right. So then what happens? So everybody's sleeping and they're just snoozing off
think
the
he's-
dinner and
they
it's
say he's
great.
10.
And then what happens?
And then
Ten, no.
everybody's out for the count, and then next thing you pop on this bad
Because
boy.
it
Now
just
this
looked
is
like
a loud
that.
bad boy.
You know?
Now this is louder
They're
than my
playing
one at
darts.
home. So,
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so are you going to sing for us?
Yeah. You want to sing? Yeah.
What do you like singing?
Well, I like Nathan Carter. So would you want to sing a bit of
Okay,
Wagon
we'll sing a
Wheel?
bit of that. Right, so hang on. So look,
we
why don't you stick on the cowboy hat there? I'm not sure whether we're sticking the cowboy hats on for Nathan or for Man United. There's a few cowboys there too, so we'll put these on, and then so how does it work? You
With
lead
some
us
other
off there.
football satire.
Here we go.
Right.
It was, yeah. That one wasn't as good.
There's music.
Look at him go.
I hope they're surprised by Girls Alive. Or even better, Toby from the club 10 years ago.
I wish.
Well, I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking up a bouquet of dogwood flowers.
Yeah, that's a good point, Josie. I don't understand how it's a karaoke machine.
Are the lyrics on the actual little thing, or am I? I mean, everyone in Ireland knows this because you get the national anthem.
In the Garden of Eden,
If
if there wasn't for this cold-blooded
Oh,
bastard.
perfect. It's a bad patty.
People apply to be a part of the show, like thousands of kids.
Nathan Carter won for his money, I'd say.
Tell you what, we're going out together on tour next year. There you go. Give it up one more time for Brian O.
There we go. Thank you. Oh God, what have I clicked on? I've clicked on another video. We can't be. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
He was good, wasn't he?
He was good.
No,
and
we don't
yes,
have a Paddy the. I don't think Paddy the Baddy Goblin has ever been mentioned on the stream somehow. I suspect mainly me only. Well, does anyone other than me and Gomelon know who that is?
I don't.
No.
I know who Brian Oak is though.
Yeah, we all know Brian Og now. He's good.
And like, see, they've brought him back on the toy show to do a wee song.
Oh yeah.
With Nathan Carter, I think.
With Nathan Carter, yeah.
We stick that. I've not seen this. Shall we stick it on?
Right. Yeah. Is that right? That will really push for time.
Gamolan is fizzing up the stream with £2. Paddy the Baddie.
Thank you, Gamolan.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Late Show.
Oh, so he's pretending to be Paddy now.
Yes, it's good.
I am your brand new host, Brian Ogan. We have got an amazing lineup for you tonight.
Does anyone want the Pete as Brian Og as Paddy?
What's going on here? Just because you were amazing on the toy show last week and everybody loved you, doesn't mean that you can actually
Last
steal
week,
my job.
so just the next week.
Well, you know what to say,
That's how much of an overnight
week
hit he
is
was.
a long time in show business. You have to give the people what they want.
You do have to give the people
is
what
good.
they want. Look, maybe what we'll do is, I know you want to give the people what you want. Look, we want to sing Wagon Wheel again. Is that what you like to do?
Well,
Yeah,
Paddy,
well,
I
Paddy the
love to
Baddie
sing Wagon
McGuinness,
Wheel,
yeah.
But if it's okay if you, I prefer the real deal.
What do you? What do you mean the real deal?
Thank you very much, Patrick.
We'll take
It's
it
Nathan
from here.
Carter himself.
We'll take it from here.
We'll take it from here.
Yeah, okay, you take it from here. Yeah, I
Will
know
you
what
sing
I'm
it
not
with
wanted.
us?
Thank you very much. Wow.
We do.
Amazing.
Yep.
Kicking
We
off
do.
our Christmas special, would you please give it up for Brian Og and Nathan Carter?
This is the true meaning of Christmas in Ireland.
It's nice, isn't it?
People fucking love country music here.
Do they?
Oh, it's massive. I've no idea what, like, Keeping Our Country. There's literally a show called Keeping Our Country.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he
Garth
will.
Brooks
I
is
think it's
huge.
good. Garth Brooks is huge in Ireland.
Oh, yeah. He's basically Jesus.
That's. Do you think that's because it's similar to sort of, it's got roots in kind of folk music?
I think it's just because people in the countryside here wear cowboy hats.
Yeah, you just like wearing cowboy hats. I think that's fine.
I think that's enough probably.
Yeah, I think I was as well, Josie.
That's just a bit of banter here.
Yeah, I was just checking.
It's mad. Week. It's absolute. It's
Oh,
been like amazing week. You get in the toy show last week, and now you're on the Late Show this week. It's absolutely amazing. It's mad.
Nathan, how good is
That's what I was thinking,
What kind of
Baldy,
future does he
is-
have?
I think we're done for, to be honest with you. He's going to be presenting or singing definitely in the next few years.
I'll take your job in 10 or 20 years' time, Patrick.
Okay.
When you're ready.
I mean, if you give me 10 or 20 years, I think I'd be happy the way things are going. Give it up one more time for Brian Og and Nathan Carter.
There we go. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this Paddy
Why
face.
does he look so? He looks so pensive.
He does. He looks like we've caught him doing something.
That could be a good peek pic.
Yeah.
That wee mouth.
Look, if anyone wants PT Kilty, you know what to do, but you don't feel like you
know
have
where
to.
to go.
You know, don't feel like you have to. Yeah, do we think this is actually Ireland in the background? It must be, right?
Yeah. I'm sure. Yes, probably Dublin, right?
Yeah, the Pete show would be quite good. Yeah, it's got probably Dublin.
That's a city.
It could be Norway. Yeah, Red suggested possibly Norway.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't 100% trust the producers of the Late Late Show to get something like that right. So
no, fair enough. Oh, I've lost the. Hang on. Sorry, I clicked out of the playlist, so now I just need to.
You don't need to be sorry.
Well, fine, I'm not sorry.
Oh no, that's just rude.
Yeah, fine. I'm glad we've got a bit of sort of dead air now.
Oh no, I just saw your
Oh, so I got something bad on the algorithm.
No, just we've just completely ruined it for
Yeah,
you.
look there. Yeah, I mean, no one else needs to see
Daniel
this.
O'Donnell's tickets thing.
Yeah, Daniel O'Donnell's right there. Yeah. Yeah.
The Only Fools and Horses soundtrack.
Yeah, that was you as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was me as well. Oops.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, there it is. It's to the right. And then 3 down.
Baldy3 is fizzing up the stream with £2. Pete Kenny, Mr. Charisma,
So
introducing Lara Croft.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, thank you, Baldy. Do you see Baldy's just done Pete Kenny brackets Mr. Charisma introducing Lara Croft.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the Baldy donate for that, but that's good. That is the most awkward.
Oh shit, you can see it because I've just clicked onto it. Okay, let's where are we going? Are we doing some Anderson on the Road, or do you want to head into the archive?
We'll do one Anderson on the Road, and then maybe we'll go into the archive. This is only a short one.
Okay, he's in Warren Point, or possibly he's meeting someone called Warren Point. We don't know.
Yeah.
To meet an old friend of mine.
So this is the guy that brought us the Fox guy interview last week.
There's a lot of strange people around Warren.
Oh, there are indeed, yes.
Tell me what you're interested in. Fairies? You're interested in
UFO. Now, what would you like to talk about first?
You have seen unidentified flying objects.
I have indeed.
What's
I have
happening here?
An honest impression of what I saw about 20 years ago, and it was over the Armagh Mountains.
It's such a good show.
But like the cowboy dancing behind him as well, and
just look at the whole thing. The whole thing. He's just gone here. Then he's gone somewhere, and he's gone. Oh, you've seen the UFO, haven't you?
You seem mental.
There's just some country dancing in the background.
A lot of strange people around Warren.
Oh, there are indeed, yes.
Tell me what you're interested in. Fairies? You're interested in
UFO. Now, what would you like to talk about first?
You have seen unidentified flying objects.
I have indeed. I have here an honest impression of what I saw about 20 years ago, and it was over the Armagh Mountains.
Now this looks to me like...
Anyone want this as a peek pic? Just me, my head in the middle. Unbelievable.
Like a corn circle. Now you're a very unusual man.
Yes.
You see, if I saw a corn circle, now this looks to me
You're
like
a very unusual man.
And
with the cowboy dancing.
Yeah. This looks to me like a corn circle. Now you're a very unusual man.
Yes.
You see, if I saw a corn circle, I would photograph it.
But that's not a corn circle.
Baldy3 is fizzing up the stream with £2. Jerry Pannon in his yellow suit accusing Frank McCourt of lying about Hulk Hogan beating Roddy Piper.
It's so thank you, Baldy, for whatever that was. I was distracted by this mad clip. Jerry Pannon in his yellow suit accusing Frank McCourt of lying about Hulk Hogan beating Roddy Piper. Thank you, Baldy. The cowboy is really going for it. Sorry, let's just have this again. Let's try and make it through.
I have indeed. I have here an honest impression of what I saw about 20 years ago, and it was over the Armagh Mountains.
Now this looks to me like a corn circle. Now you're a very unusual man.
Yes.
You see, if I saw a corn circle, I would photograph it.
But that's not a corn circle.
What is it?
That's an honest impression of a fairy ring on Claremont Gardens, Warren Point.
No, an artist impression of a fairy ring. Why didn't you just photograph it?
Because I haven't got the print, you see. So I thought I'd bring that along to you.
What's the other one?
Well, then the other one here is this is an honest impression here of the unidentified aircraft that was flying over the Flagstaff in the Armagh Mountains above Warren Point.
No, really. So
Yes.
you're an artist in Preston without
Yes,
and
that's
right.
right.
Now, have you
And
been,
Baldy
have you been
3
able
is
to
fizzing
convince
up the
anybody?
stream
Because I'm
with
gonna be
£2.
honest with you,
Yes.
This
I can sit
cowboy,
down and I
but
can
it's
do that
Pete.
myself, you know.
Yes. Well, I tell you this much. Armagh Planetarium, which, for instance,
thanks,
see,
Baldy.
that was published in the Morning Observer some years ago.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they saw the news item in the Morning Observer, and they used, for instance, that they rang up about it
Yeah,
and asked me to
alright.
come up
What?
Yeah.
and tell them all about it.
You're a
But-
man of some strange
Yes,
interest.
yes, I
Sorry,
have
Ghost
indeed,
Voices
yes.
again.
There's so much in it.
You said it was a short clip, but
to
I
me,
don't think,
I know-
think this. Presumably, they just the whole episode was just this looped 30 times. There's so much going on. Red Cait made a very good point that it's possible that the cowboy is trying to distract us from the truth. So you can't rule that out when we're watching it.
Listen, we need to listen to what he's saying here.
Yeah. So just try and focus on.
To me, an old friend of mine, may I add,
How are you?
Mr. Paul McAvoy.
That is you.
Sorry. Also, I've missed this as well. He's introduced this
friend of
guy
mine.
as an old friend of his.
To me, an
I
old
think
friend
he
of mine,
introduced the Mad
may I add.
Fox man as
Mr.
that
Paul
as well.
McAvoy.
That is you, Warren Point
You're
Square
not a man
again.
of unusual interest. A lot of strange people around Warren
Oh,
Point.
there are indeed,
Tell me
yes.
what you're interested in fairies. You're interested in.
UFO. Now, what would you like to talk about first?
You have seen unidentified flying objects.
I have indeed. I have here an honest impression of what I saw about 20 years ago, and it was over the Armagh Mountains.
Now this looks to me like a corn circle. Now you're a
It's the
very
fairy
unusual
circle.
man.
Yes.
You see, if I saw a corn circle, I would photograph
Yes,
it.
but that's not a corn circle.
It's a great sample of that. It's just like, why is he drawing the window
That's an
in?
impression of a fairy ring on
Fairy
Caitmkearns
ring.
Warren Point.
Right, no,
It's a fairy ring, yeah.
Why didn't you just photograph it?
Because I haven't got the print.
There's
you
like
see.
there's full
So I
line
thought I'd
dancing
bring
going
that
on
along
there.
to
Yeah.
you.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Well then,
It's
the
got
other
him
one
right
here
in.
this is an honest impression here of the
Oh, hang on. Sorry, we can now identify this guy. He's not. We shouldn't call him a cowboy. He is the party king. That's the party king there. So we've identified at least something at the picture.
the unidentified aircraft that was flying over the Flagstaff in the Armagh Mountains above Warren Point.
Immersion
You're
nest.
an artist in Preston without
Yes,
and,
that's
yeah,
right.
Now,
And
have you been able to convince anybody? Because I'm going to be honest with
Pizza
you.
king,
I
yeah.
can sit down and I can do that myself, you know.
Yes. Well, I tell you this much. Armagh Planetarium, which, for instance, you see, that was published in the Morning Observer some years ago.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they saw the news item in the Morning Observer, and they used, for instance, that they rang up about it and asked me to come up
Yeah.
and tell them all about it.
You're a
But-
man of some strange
Yes,
interest.
yes, I have indeed, yes.
There you go, Jerry.
Wow.
So he says it's good, but actually I think you'll find they printed it in the paper.
To me, an old
Yeah, he's good, isn't he,
Wow.
Dr. Plum? Although we don't know who
This
Dr.
is-
Plum's talking about, the old man or the dancing cowboy.
Or the party king.
Or the party king, yeah. That could be what it is, old librarian. Okay, well that was good. Did you get a lot of UFO sightings in Northern Ireland?
Apparently so. I'll have to keep an eye out.
I thought it would be
Yeah,
Dr.
party
Plum.
king. Yeah, he's good.
You do love big mascots. Yeah, that is a thing I already knew about Dr. Plum. They love a big mascot.
That's good. Yeah.
So you,
Big
actually, no, I
mascots
was
are
going to
good.
say Dr. Plum sent me a picture of Plymouth's football mascot, but that wasn't Dr. Plum. That was you,
That was me.
because his name's Pilgrim Pete, and you said, "Oh, this would be a good Pete pick."
Yeah, because I don't know how I came about this knowledge, but then I
No.
just immediately thought of you.
Yeah, he did. Hang on, let me let me find the.
Venn diagram of people who like big mascots and people who are fans of Pete.
Yeah, you sent me a picture, and you said, and this is I'll read this. I just found out Plymouth's mascot is called Pilgrim Pete. Definite PPP brackets Pete pick potential. And this was the picture you sent me. Here he is. That's Pilgrim Pete.
Yeah,
Oh,
I stand by it
Josie's got some evidence.
from the PSNI. That's good.
Um,
Wow.
Right, so Josie can tell us how many UFO sightings there have been in Northern Ireland. Sorry, this is good. Hang on, let me get this. Let me get this on the. Let me get this on the stream. Let me get this on the stream. Hang on. Okay, so request. How many UFO sightings did the PSNI receive in relation in 2022? And the answer was between January the 1st, 2022 and November 2022, there was one incident of UFO sightings reported to the police in Northern Ireland. It was in the Stewartstown area of Dungannon. The coroner reported seeing a UFO flying from the Belfast direction to Dungannon every evening. No further police action was required.
That's good.
Every evening.
Why would you ring the cops? What are they going to do about it?
I don't know.
That's very funny.
I can't stress it wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This was a good video, Kate. Thank you.
That was a good video.
So now we know that there might be aliens, specifically in the Warren Point area of Northern Ireland.
Warren Point and or Stewartstown.
Yeah. Yeah, those are the two. So there you go. There's something else to know about Northern Irish culture. That's where the aliens are.
Yep, exactly.
Where should we go now? Should we dip into the archive?
Let's do an archive one around. Just pick one at random. They're kind of. I've not seen. Oh, that's good.
Okay, this is a report on a North Belfast chippy that serves up deep fried Mars bars.
In 1995.
16th of October 1995. That's the day before my birthday.
Wow! Happy birthday, Pete.
It's not. I mean, it's not that day today, and that day's not my birthday.
Happy birthday, Pete. Oh no! Oh no!
We've been censored by the party king. I think they just time out. Okay. Here we go.
You can forget calorie counting when you ordered the latest craze from Peggy's Chippy near the Crumlin Road.
Oh, this is weirdly left-hand audio.
Mars bar fritter is going down well with locals who've been devouring them, with sales reaching more than 100 a week.
Oh.
Butter in it and it's warm.
It's warm.
The secret in the recipe is to get the temperature of the fat just right, so the chocolate doesn't get a chance.
Just
to
right,
freeze out.
like hot.
The chippies started to make them in response to market forces.
Well, believe it or not, it was actually a drunk came in one Tuesday evening.
Scottish.
And he asked for one, and we refused. And then he came in the following night and asked for another one, and it started off that way.
Scottish
Next
man.
thing we know,
He intercepted.
everybody was after them.
Do you think you're going to branch out into other chocolate bars?
Yeah, I don't know why you're having it with
Believe it or
chips.
not, Twix is gonna
Yeah,
follow and ask for
insane
another
to
one,
have
and
it with
started off
chips.
that way.
I mean, to be fair, Gomlo, that was a joke they were making.
Everybody was after them.
Do you think you're going to branch out into other chocolate?
You might as well. Only 40p. So what's new?
This is mad.
And it started off that way. Next thing
You
we
ever
know,
had a deep fried Mars
everybody was
bar?
after them.
Do you think you're going to
I
branch
have, and
out into
I had
other
one in a
chocolate
place
bars?
called Dunmurray,
We already
in
have.
Northern Ireland.
Twix is going
It was very
well.
nice, actually.
Snickers, which happens to be my
You
favourite.
weren't the drunk that was going in, were
The new
you?
trend in deep fried
No.
food is not
Not-
without
not-
its critics.
In
Not at that point.
1995.
We're talking here about a snack that is
Oh,
high
those
in
are some
sugar
greasy
and very
chips.
high in fat. I mean, a third of its calories come from fat even before it
Why are
sees
all
a
these
frying
Scottish
pan.
people judging us?
As a one-off, it wouldn't be too bad, but it would be of concern if somebody was having it on a regular basis.
This is not low-fat cuisine, but for those who've got a sweet tooth and who like their fried food, a battered Mars bar is the perfect combination. And it's very nice, actually.
Oh, her face didn't. Her face doesn't agree with what she's saying, does it?
No.
Well, that's a good pause.
I like how they went to a nutritionist because they had to check what a nutritionist thinks is
Yeah,
bad for you.
yeah.
Like they
Do
would-
you think
like
this
they
is
didn't
good?
know. Do you think fried chocolate is good?
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Plum saying they had a deep fried Kinder Bueno.
Mm,
That would be good because the middle, it's got the wafer in as well, isn't it?
yeah, that the texturally that would be really nice.
Yeah,
So I'll just go f-
exactly. Luckily, it's priced out of having it regular. It's going to cost 40p. So yeah, a lot of Scottish people in the advert. What did this kid say?
With locals who've been devouring them with sales reaching
See,
more
they're having
than
it with
100
chips.
a week.
They are, aren't they? That's it. That's insane. You shouldn't have it with chips. Deep fried fries, Turkish delight. Kit Kat would be good. Yeah, you want one like Dr. 𝕚𝕚𝕥𝕖 says. The trick is that you want it to stay intact.
Wait, they said a Twix. I think a Twix would also be good because you've got the caramel.
Yeah, because you've got the biscuit and the caramel. Yeah.
Sales reaching more than 100 a week.
Yeah, sticking it in some ketchup. Mad.
It's boring.
Sorry, what was his review?
Devouring them with sales reaching more than 100 a week.
It's because there's butter in it and it's boring.
There's batter in it. Batter around. Yeah, batter around it is warm.
Is to get the temperature of the fat just right, so the chocolate doesn't get a chance to squeeze out. The chippies started to make them in response to market forces.
Well, believe it or not, it was actually a drunk came in one Tuesday evening and he asked for one and we refused. And then he came in the following night and asked for another one, and it started off that way. Next thing
Has anyone
know,
ever had the battered
Do you
pizza?
think you're going to branch out into other chocolate bars?
No.
Well, we already have, believe it or not. Twix is going very well, and Snickers,
I've not had
which
it,
has
but-
to be my favourite.
His favourite's Snickers.
In deep fried food
That's
is
nuts.
not without its critics.
We're talking here about a snack that is high in sugar and very high in fat. I mean, a third of its calories come from fat even before it sees a frying pan. As a one-off, it wouldn't be too bad, but
So
it
also,
would be of concern if somebody was having...
I don't mean to completely discredit this expert. No one's putting it in a frying pan.
No, I did think
a regular
that.
basis.
She's got no idea what she's talking about.
Oh, here we go.
This is not low-fat cuisine, but for those who've got a sweet tooth and who like their fried food, a battered Mars bar is the perfect combination. And it's very nice, actually.
He's got them on.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Why is the reaction so long?
This is not
Yeah.
low-fat cuisine, but for those
It could have
who've got
cut
a
away
sweet
just once
tooth
you bit in.
and
I
who like
suspect
their
that
fried
it's
food,
raw
a battered
footage
Mars
that was
bar
then
is the
edited onto
perfect
the
combination.
news.
That's fair.
And it's very nice, actually.
Yeah, they really turned her under the bus by just staying on her face for so long. There we go.
Just... That's...
Do we know her name? Claire Fox.
Yeah, click on Claire and see if she's got any others, but it'd probably be Troubles related.
Yeah, it probably will, won't it?
Yeah.
Someone sees some drugs. Retailers say that more shoppers have come across the border to Belfast than ever before.
That's good. Christian Youth Centre.
Report on this debate over celibacy of priests.
She's got a varied
Yeah, she's been busy. Oh, do you want to see some sand sculptures on the beaches of the North Coast?
Yeah.
Pegasus the winged horse ruled the sky, but this creature emerged from Portstewart Beach. Lots of helping hands were
That's a
needed
good start.
to sculpt the seahorse
That is good.
under the direction of an environmental artist. Using buckets, spades and loads of enthusiasm, the workers got stuck in.
These beach events were focusing on community projects, and as you can see, getting kids involved here, and hopefully we can get them working as a team. So I wanted to just choose something that they could relate to easily. So just chose
I'm not sure. Okay.
the notion that they can make it into some kind of a fantasy seahorse.
The young sculptors were impressed with their work and explained what was needed to get the best results.
Put an imagination in which way it's going to be shaped and idea of where you're going to put it.
I think it's very good. The way it's shaped and all. I don't think I'd ever be able to do it. I've never built a horse or something before.
As the horse took
Is that English child who intercepted?
I think it's very good. The way it's
Never
shaped
built a
and
horse
all. I don't
before.
think I'd ever be able to do it. I've never built a horse or something before.
As the horse took shape, one beach baby wanted to cool down, while others were busy heating things up. The seahorse wasn't the only animal to emerge from the sand, and the more traditional buildings were still proving popular. When the horse was finished, one sculptor decided it was time to cool it down with a bucket of fresh seawater before it returned to the waves.
It was a great seahorse. Okay,
Put
there we
that
go.
for one beach baby wanted to cool down.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Gomlon. Not a phone in sight. Not a phone in sight.
Not a phone in sight.
All you need is to be supervised by an environmental artist. Okay. Where should we go next, Kate?
We do one more. There was one video where, if you click on some of the other archive ones, it looked promising.
Did it? On the
open links, yeah.
So this was deep fried Mars bar. Okay, that's done.
We're done. Yeah.
We've got this guy, Christmas shopping. This one's about. And we've got Belfast leisure centres are facing major changes.
It was the one about not this. Yeah. We'll get through all of these.
Yeah. Okay. No, don't worry. We'll see them all.
This one.
The Doug Anthony All Stars, a comedy troupe from Australia, give a free performance in Cornmarket hours after making the front page of the Irish News. Okay, this is good. Do you know? Have you heard of the Doug Anthony All Stars?
No idea.
This is from 1992, which is why I've not heard of them. 13th of November 1992.
I saw a bit of this clip and it
Is
yeah.
it good?
Well, enjoy. Might need to refresh again.
Yeah, it's fine.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a strong start. It's a strong start. Oh, okay, I understand.
The Doug Anthony All-Stars, not a brass instrument in sight, bar their necks, just three lads acting the Egypt with their own particular brand of comedy.
Such a strong start. Not a brass instrument in sight apart from their necks.
So good.
The Doug Anthony All-Stars, not a brass instrument in sight.
Oh, Josie's
bar
seen
their
them at the
necks,
Fringe.
just three lads acting the
That's
Egypt
cool.
with their
That's
own
good.
particular brand of comedy.
Tattooed on his spine, saying Phoenix, Arizona, 1949.
Incredibly, they managed the front page of the Irish News this morning. Reports of their act apparently raising fears of satanic influence. Not their style at all.
Satanic Aussie comedy.
Our whole act is really just to enlighten people, to bring a certain level of kindness to humanity that isn't there at the moment, you know?
If we can get a whole audience full of people holding hands and singing SOS by ABBA backwards, which is exactly the same thing, of course, that's a good thing for us and a good thing for...
I don't know if Fringe art hasn't changed in like...
5 years on the road, they've made people laugh
30
at venues
years.
across the globe. Belfast doesn't seem keen to break the pattern, though there are those who would demur from attending their shows.
Oh, look at that man.
Finding performances tonight and tomorrow at the Arts Theatre, 10:30 starts. Go and see, for the first time, the Japanese eyebrow dance.
This is taken from the famous Japanese kayak. The monorail meets the geisha girls.
Boom, 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 boom.
I think it's all right.
Yeah, I think that's okay. I was worried there, but
I was.
I like his.
I wouldn't say it's satanic though.
That's scary.
It is scary. Why is his face so big? Yeah. It was good though. It was good.
His is so big. I like his bolo tie.
Yeah, I do. I want to see this guy again.
Which is exactly the same thing, of course. That's
Is that a good review? Not as racist as we were expecting. 3 stars.
No, for Gomelon, that's a 2-star. I'm afraid.
Belfast doesn't seem keen to break the pattern, though there are those who would demur.
It's so grumpy.
That's another good potential Pete Pig.
It is good, yeah.
That grumpy man.
I was seeing if we could see any details about why
Belfast Festival organisers have been accused of promoting devil worshipping in the community by giving a controversial comedy act star billing in the programme. Free Presbyterian minister, the Reverend 𝕃𝕒𝕥𝕖, yesterday hit out at Australian comic trio, the Doug Anthony All-Stars, as giving high ground to the work of Satan. It doesn't say what.
No, that's what I was trying to work out exactly what they're
raising fears
doing. That's supposed to be
a lot of Satan and sex. Oh, well, apparently one of them said that
well, that's why then, isn't it?
style.
Because what
That's,
the people
yeah,
come-
because one of them said they
They
were.
insist.
I mean, our whole act is really just to enlighten.
By ABBA
I wonder why people think that
Belfast doesn't seem
we are
keen
talking
to
about
break the
Satanism.
pattern, though there are
Could it be
those
because
who
one of us has said
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the report never dug into that, did they?
very, very, very I can't think of what's a really simple word. I can't think of the right word. No, I can't think of a word. That's good.
That's fine, I think.
I mean, it's having a breakdown there. Conservative. Jesus Christ.
It's quite a popular
Like very
word at the
conservative Northern Irish. I kept trying to say conversational, and I was like, no, Caitlin, that's not the right word that's coming out of your mouth. Oh, yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, you could have.
Oh no, Josie, that's bad.
That is bad, isn't it? That is bad.
I mean, I suppose he's making fun of it, but at the same time, it's really uncomfortable for everyone
Yeah, that's right.
in the room.
Yeah.
And on that note, shall we dive back into Jerry Anderson?
Yeah, good idea. Let's see who he's got next. He's in Newcastle, which I assume isn't the same Newcastle.
Yes, it's a different Newcastle.
You can imagine such a thing. Let me just turn things down because I've really canked everything for.
Canked the archive.
Because the archive is very
A fine
quiet.
hotel, the Slieve Donner. 100 years
Anderson is
old, and a
loud.
fine example of Victorian splendour. This is a very good place to stay. Only the best people stay here, and they'll be glad to see me. You can see by the red carpet that they are expecting me.
No, it's not even the Australian Newcastle. It's yet another Newcastle.
Look who stayed here. Charles Spencer Chaplin, film star, stayed here and registered on the 20th September 1920. That's good enough for me. He'd know a thing or two about hotels. I'm going to saunter towards the receptionist in a bid to register in a small single.
And he's also teaching us how to use a hotel. So that's handy.
To think that Charlie Chaplin
he's
claimed
just-
that
no,
these
he's
stairs
just-
75 years ago. That's very far away. And when you think about it, maybe he wouldn't have been all that used yet to grand surroundings on this side of the Atlantic, coming as he did from a background of extreme poverty in London. But by the year 1920, famous all over the world. And maybe behind it all, he felt a little bit out of place, because at that time, none of the great unwashed would have been allowed within shouting distance of a hotel like this, except through the back door to work in the laundry or the kitchen, perhaps. And he was certainly a working class boy, and what's more, a working class boy.
This is the
with
closest
Irish
thing we've
blood
seen him doing
coursing in
certain
his
sort of
veins. His
actually
grandfather was
discernible
from County
content.
Cork. I wonder what Charlie was thinking about when he stayed here. What was he doing here anyway? The most famous star in the world, but apparently haunted and insecure. A troubled soul. I wonder, did Newcastle cheer him up?
I wonder.
Do you think he was cheered up by Newcastle?
That was genuinely haunting and beautiful.
It was, wasn't it? It was very nice. I'm a big fan of Anderson on the Road, and I've only
It's got a
seen
very-
a few clips of it.
Yeah, he's very good. I mean, R.I.P.
Yeah, F for Jerry.
He's in heaven with Chaplin now,
Percy
except I
French
think
stayed
Chaplin's
here
probably
as
in
a
hell.
guest of the manager, free of charge. I think that means without paying any money. Look, there's another little note here from Daniel O'Donnell. It says much the same thing. I think it implies that he wants to stay here for nothing as well. I'm sure he would. Excuse me, are you the receptionist? Good morning, sir.
All the greats have stayed here.
Good. Listen, I would like to book a small single. You know who I am, obviously. Maybe somebody's let you know beforehand. I would be arriving. Somewhere overlooking the sea, first floor, if you wouldn't mind.
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I don't recognise you, and we don't have any rooms anywhere. We're fully booked.
There must be some mistake.
Robson,
Morning, Michael.
good
How are
morning.
you?
Pleasure to meet you, sir. Pleasure.
I must say the presidential suite here is fantastic, but I do have one small complaint.
What's that, sir?
I can't get Mary Robinson out of the bathroom.
I'm afraid there'll be an extra charge for
Has
that,
he been
sir.
here for some time? How long have you been here?
Excuse me. I'm playing golf, as you know, Michael. I have a tea time boot. My clubs?
Yes, clean, sir.
They've been.
Oh, sorry, I
they've
dropped
been
my
buffeted.
suitcase. I'm
They've-
sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, buffeted.
Yes, it was going to turn
Let
into a
me
skit.
help you,
There was
Mark.
one other tiny little thing, actually, about the autograph hunters.
Perhaps
Keep
we
them
can-
out of reception, if you don't mind. I mean,
Perhaps we can sort this out at some later date, though.
It's you, isn't it? You can't get in. Well,
Not at the moment. There seems to be some mystery.
What about the porta cabin at the back?
Well,
the camp bed?
I don't know, sir, if it would
But I wouldn't
suit
say,
my
no.
purpose to let someone
Maybe
hijack
perhaps
the porta
an age of the presidential suite, then, Coral. No, I want my own room, actually.
Well, listen, I'm going to play golf. Why don't you come with me when we sort the whole thing out? And we'll go and play. And I've got just the clubs for you.
Got a little small. Oh, come on. I'll leave this case, maybe I'll come back for my room later. These are plastic.
Hello, King of Time.
Hello, King of Time. We're learning
We're
about
going
Northern Ireland.
We're going golfing.
Yeah. Is golf popular in Northern Ireland? Rory McIlroy is.
I've seen people playing this game, but I never paid much attention. For instance, I see you have a ball there.
Oh yeah, County Down. That's
well
a
spot.
famous golf course, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
you also need...
People like golf here.
Sharp thing.
And that's Newcastle, is it?
And?
A badly soiled glove.
Correct.
Maybe.
You're doing well so far.
Okay.
Have you played it before?
I have
must
not.
be,
No,
yeah.
I haven't got the hips for it. Nor am I interested in it. But I know for the sake of posterity, I should try and play. What's that? It's a number 8 iron.
You're actually well
That's
versed
good,
on this.
Cait.
But do you know the technical side of it at all?
Tell me some things.
Well, you keep the left shoulder underneath the chin. You swing the club back low and slow along the ground. Watch out for the reverse pivot. Keep the weight on the right side. Use the right knee as a fulcrum. Have the club pointing to the target at the top of the backswing. On the downswing, start with your legs. Make sure the club goes on an in-to-out swing path and hit against a firm left
It's
side.
funny how quickly we moved on from the Charlie Chaplin bit.
Let's try it.
Where will we play?
Where can
Yeah,
we play?
the kind of haunting.
Oh, look, there's a golf club.
One of the top 5. That was lucky. One of the top 5 courses in the world with very deep rough.
But it's all
and
part of the
marble
rich
top
cultural
greens,
heritage
blind
of
tee
Northern
shots
Ireland.
and long
Yeah,
carries.
golf makes you go chipmunk.
I'm ready for it.
Maybe we should try somewhere
That's
else.
what we've learned.
As instructed, I'm keeping the left shoulder underneath the chin, swinging the club back
Oh,
low and
we're
slow
going
along the
crazy
ground,
golf.
watching out for the reverse pivot. I'm keeping the weight on the right side, using my right knee as a fulcrum. I have the club pointed to the target at the top of the back swing on the downswing.
Did you?
starting with
Yeah,
my
I
legs to make
agree.
sure the club goes
I
on
think
an
they just
into-out
realised how
swing
dry
path
that
instead of
bit
against
was.
the firm left
I
side.
desperately tried to do something to
That
fix
seems
it in
fairly
the edit.
straightforward. Now, that's a good line. Now, to my uneducated eye, that looks fine. Oh, a slight nudge, I think, is what you call it.
One of the best wedge players in the world. Will you see this here? It's only a ball and a half.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh look, this is like a Chaplin bit. Look. Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Mark! There's no knees, look!
It's a good cheese. Yeah, maybe Charlie was thinking like golf.
For male nudity.
Here, two vandals here. How you doing, sir?
There we go. So what did we learn from that? Charlie Chaplin went to Northern Ireland once. He stayed in a hotel. He looked haunted.
It looked haunted. Golf makes you go chipmunk.
Golf makes you go chipmunk.
And good to get in the sea in your pants.
Yeah, it is good to get in the sea in your pants. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, golf makes you go chipmunk. Yeah, GMYGC. GMYGC. It's a good use of one of the many POG emotes.
A lot of pog emotes.
Shall we take a quick break, Cait? We've been going about an hour.
Yes. Let's rest our weary legs before we travel on into Northern Ireland any further.
That's good. Just things to remember in the probably don't go in the sea in your pants.
Don't have too many battered Mars bars.
Yeah, don't. That's
Especially
right.
not with chips.
Just remember, as soon as they touch the frying pan, that'll put more fat into them.
Yes, exactly. UFO sightings are commonly seen in Stewartstown and Dungannon.
That's right. That was not only is it the best thing we've seen tonight so far, it's possibly the best thing I've seen in my life up to this point.
For me, yeah, it was top tier.
It was good. Oh yeah, deep fried Maltesers could be like popcorn chicken. So yeah, just careful what you're frying during the break. That's what I'm saying. Right,
Yeah, everyone be careful with your frying pans.
Yeah, don't start a chip pan fire. I'll be back in a minute. Oh yeah, that was from a few streams ago. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I don't want to delay the culture, but I do need to relay a conversation I just had with my dad.
Please,
I went downstairs to get a drink. I forgot I was wearing my my 3 Pallbearer Moon t-shirt, as I sometimes do when I'm streaming. It's available at !merch. And he said to me, and these were his exact words. No, he said, he said, is that? Is that one of is that one of your shirts? And I said, yeah, it is, yeah. And he said, oh, that's quite cool, is it? That's quite cool. And I said, I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure it's cool. He said, well, it's quite witty, I suppose. It's quite witty.
It's quite witty, I suppose.
You think it's witty? Is it witty to put Pallbearer's head 3 times on a shirt? Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. I think he's still. That's a good point, Goblin. This is. I don't know how many people heard this before, but I'm pretty sure my dad thinks that he doesn't quite understand that I've got a merch shop that you can just buy stuff from, and I think he does think I've been given 3 hats, and when people buy the hats, I'll just send them the hat. So he must be very disappointed that I've not sold anything because I do still have all the things I had.
Yeah, you're not doing a very good job selling those, Pete.
No, I'm not. But they are quite witty. That's an official review.
That's good. That review should be on the website.
He should, yeah. So, yeah, I'll have to talk to Mighty Fancy about getting a what do you call that? Not concessions, but you know, when people say nice things about it. Testimonials.
Testimonials, yes.
But anyway, back endorsement's a good word. But back to the matter in hand, which is everyone's cultural enrichment. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point, Brady. Yeah, thinks the mask is the top seller. And just to be clear, the top it can possibly sell is 1.
Yeah.
They certainly are for me, the Old Librarian. They certainly are for me. I assume your parents are very encouraging. Your parents seem nice.
I mean, you'd think that, but we have a very strange relationship where they are nice, but we also do call each other cunt all the time. But as a term of endearment.
That's good, I think.
Yeah, I know, it's just like, all right, you cunt.
What, and you'll just say that to your mum? That's good.
Yeah, I'll record me saying it to her later and put it on the Discord.
Could, that would be a great example of some Northern Irish culture. Brady says that's nice.
Or she'll be like, all right, you bastard, or like.
That's
yeah.
good. Okay,
I realised that we have,
Is that a typical Northern Irish relationship? Because the only 2 Northern Irish families I'm aware of are your family and the families from the sitcom Give My Headpiece.
I would argue that Northern Irish they're quite traditional.
Oh yeah, they would be, wouldn't they? Yeah.
It's very people my age and older will call their mum and dad mummy and daddy. And it's not like it's not a middle class thing. Like friends of mine would literally be like, oh, I was over at my mummy's. Or I was talking to my daddy.
That is interesting.
Which I find mad because I never call my mum or dad that.
Christopher Fires make a good point. We do have an example of the family from the Fighting Fish advert.
Yes, for the Fighting Fish advert. Yeah. And the son from that family who bought the world's best son card or something.
Oh yeah, he bought himself the world's best son card because he bought some cheese. Yeah. Just opening a non-alcoholic beer. Where are we off to next on our cultural odyssey?
Let's go to the archives and maybe try to find the anti-bullying play one.
Oh yeah,
that band's good.
Yeah, sorry. So I clicked on the tab and this guy came up again.
A Hitchcock.
Yeah, he is like Hitchcock. That's my dad just after he called my shirt witty. Just as I was. This is me leaving the room with my back turned, and then this is my dad's real face.
That's good. That's like that meme format.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's just, but it's instead of distracted girlfriend, it's anti-satanic bystander.
Yeah, that's good. Yep.
Oh, that's the. Okay. Supermarket, leisure centre.
There we go.
Theatre company touring Northern Ireland schools to raise awareness on bullying. They're performing a Dennis Potter play that educates children about bullying.
I have done theatre and education about drinking. So I'm going to see if this is similar to my experience.
I'm mainly aware of this from Legs Akimbo.
Oh, we were very Legs Akimbo.
Yeah,
so
I can imagine.
We'll
I can imagine you being Legs Akimbo. Yeah,
It wasn't even the Ollie Plimsolls. I was probably Steve Pemberton.
Oh. Oh no.
A familiar scene in Northern Ireland's schools, but this time it's not for real. These are actors from the theatre company 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖, which is touring secondary schools here.
Oh, I might know these people. 𝕃𝕚𝕥 are still going.
We have worked in several schools where we have met bullies. They've identified themselves in the workshops. They've enjoyed what they've done. I'm not too sure whether messages go through.
He looks like
will only tell in time, but what they do with us,
he does. He's Todd. I'll tell you what he is. He's Todd Carty, crossed with the who's the mean judge on Strictly. Craig.
He is, yeah. Craig Revel-Harty.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure whether messages go through. That will only tell in time, but what they do with us, they enjoy, and it's a way of them accessing the feelings of the people that they bully, as well as feelings that they have themselves that they may not have been able to express.
It was Craig Revel-Harty, thank you, Jason.
Today, the play reached 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖 Junior High School in Portadown, which already
Yeah,
had
that's
a
a good
programme.
point. Todd Carty was famously a schoolboy.
Each child feels that they can report any incidents of bullying whatsoever to their form teacher in the very first instance. If it is not a serious case of bullying, the form teacher will deal with it, but if it is a more serious case, it will be reported to the pastoral committee or to senior management.
Do we know where this
New
is?
guidelines on
Anti
bullying
Armagh,
have just been
Portadown.
published by the NSPCC.
Yes, but Armagh's kind of
says more than 20% of children claim to have been victims.
Bullying shouldn't happen. There's no reason why it should happen, and that schools should have strategies to deal with it, and parents should listen to their children, and children should feel that people will take them seriously when they say that they are feeling
It's not a laughing matter.
No.
In the play, the bully doesn't get it
Oh,
all
look.
his own
Oh,
way.
no.
The NSPCC hopes that its efforts can help ensure that sometimes life can indeed imitate art.
Oh, that's a good walk.
It's a good walk, yeah. That was a good theatre walk.
He hopes that its
Look
efforts
at it, it's
can
this
help
girl
ensure
here.
that sometimes life can indeed imitate art.
Here you guys. That's nice. Is that a common walk in Northern Ireland?
Can indeed
I know that's a common. That's a common walk in like in theater for children. Oh, I did. Yes, so I did know somebody who was in. I've just googled it here.
Get it all his own way. The NSPCC hopes that its efforts
I
can
did.
help
I do know
ensure that
someone who was in
sometimes
this.
Oh,
life
that's
can
good.
indeed
In
imitate art.
1995.
Have they gone on to great stardom, or are they still doing this sort of thing?
He's become a composer.
Oh, that's nice.
A familiar scene in Northern Ireland's schools, but this time it's not for
Needs a
real.
bowler hat.
These
yeah,
are
mate.
actors from the theatre company
When I
𝕃𝕒𝕥𝕖,
did these sort of
which is
productions, I
touring
went to a local
secondary
school
schools
that
here with a
Kit
Dennis
Harrington
Potter
went
play,
to, and the
which is
drama room
Bligh
we
at
performed
its
it was
core.
covered in Game of
We
Thrones
have worked in several
posters.
schools where
That's
we have
good.
met bullies. They've identified
That's good.
themselves in the workshops. They've enjoyed what they've done. I'm
It's
not
Todd
too
again.
sure whether messages go through. That will only tell in time. But what they do with us, they enjoy, and it's a way of them accessing the feelings of the people that they bully, as well as feelings that they have themselves that they may not have been able to express with their teachers or in class.
Today,
But
the play
Bosch
reached
did a version of
Caitmkearns
Misery in
Junior High School in
1997.
Portadown, which already has a programme for tackling
would've
the
been good.
problem.
Each child feels that they can report any incidents of bullying whatsoever to their form teacher in the very first instance.
I like this guy.
My dad
Is not a
I
serious
think of our
case of
form
bullying,
teacher.
the form teacher will deal with it, but if it is a more serious case, it will be reported to the pastoral committee or to senior management.
New guidelines on bullying have just been published by
My
the
dad did also
NSPCC.
has done several
The charity says more than 20% of children
productions
claim
with
to
this
have been
company,
victims.
so this could have been
Bullying
him.
shouldn't happen. There's no reason why it should happen. And that schools should have strategies to deal with it. And parents should listen to their children. And children should feel that people will take them seriously.
When you were
they
doing this
say
sort of
that
thing,
they are
did you
feeling
feel like it was
bullied.
actually
In the play,
helping?
the bully doesn't get it
Or-
all
Oh
his
no,
own
and like
way.
I would
The
say to the
NSPCC
kids,
hopes that its efforts can help ensure
like
that
I
sometimes
just we
life
would totally
can indeed
undermine everything we
imitate
were
art.
actually saying.
Yeah.
So because most of the kids we were talking to were like 14, they'd already been drinking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So we were just like, right. So we know we just did this play, but if you're gonna have a
wanna
drink,
come
just
to
don't
the
be
pub?
stupid. Yeah, if you're gonna have a drink, just don't be stupid.
Yeah, that's good.
And I mean, we all drank very heavily on that tour because it was the only
Yeah,
way to
you
get
would
through
do,
it.
wouldn't you?
To the point where my friend would have beers in the bath because your pores are whatever way your pores are open when you're in a bath, so the alcohol is absorbed quicker.
Was this was that in the play? You teaching that?
We should have done. We should have done. Yeah, he would come in, we'd watch Pointless, and then he'd go, all right, I'm
The
off for a
charity
beer
says
bath.
More than 20% of children claim to have been victims.
Bullying shouldn't happen. There's no reason why it should happen. And that schools should have strategies to deal with
Why
it.
is he?
And parents
Here-
should listen to their children. And children should feel that people will take them seriously when
What's
they
he
say
finding
that
so
they are
funny?
feeling. And that schools should have strategies to deal with it. And parents should listen to their children. And children should feel that people will take them seriously when they say that they are feeling intimidated or bullied.
I don't think he believes what he's saying.
No, I don't believe him.
Yeah,
In
drink
the
the
play, the
bar.
bully doesn't get it all his own way. The NSPCC hopes that it
He's got the giggles. They could have surely they could have done a second take.
I looked it up. This play isn't about bullying. This is about like the war. It's called the Blue Remembered Hills. It's not.
The war
it's
was a
very
kind
much-
of bullying, wasn't it?
Maybe they have like
Bullied.
fights in it, but I
In
don't feel like the play
bully
is.
doesn't get it all his own way. The NSPCC hopes that its efforts can help ensure that sometimes life can
Okay, one more
indeed
time to end this
imitate
walk,
art.
and then we'll. There we go.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good. That's
Yeah,
a good
but in a
theatrical
way,
walk.
is war not the ultimate bullying?
That's good. That could have been a good way to end the play.
It probably is what they did, wasn't it?
I got glassed at the end of my play,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
and then the children would all laugh because I would get pushed to the floor, and then I would jump up and go, "I was scarred for life,"
That's good.
and they would all shit themselves.
That's good.
I was like, my face was permanently disfigured because we got smashed.
All because of beer. That is good.
Like, I was 19. It paid 400 quid a week. I was happy.
I think that's good. I think that's good. And it might have, it might have
saved a life.
In a way, is it not the ultimate cautionary tale that it seems like that you were all en route to becoming successful actors, but then you've all clearly developed some kind of drinking problem, and now you're stuck touring schools performing these plays. Is that not the ultimate message to kids not to drink?
Yeah, don't drink or you'll become a functioning alcoholic actor.
Yeah.
Driving around in a van. We also used to try and get shout outs on the radio. That was our kind of way we passed time.
That's good.
So we'd use fake names and text in. My friend won a hoodie. So that became our hobby. Because we'd spend like probably about 4 or 5 hours in a van every day together.
Sounds like it's quite fun.
If you're it's a young man's
game. If I was 19, I think that would be fun. I think if I was doing it now, it would feel a bit sad.
Once you get to about 23, 24, maybe 25, you're like, no, this is not. This is bad.
But then again, is that not true of streaming?
It's true. Yep. It's yeah.
Okay, where are we off to next?
Humiliating.
Oh, it's Young Paddy.
This is good. This is the one you sent me.
I sent you because the thing I found about this is this is from 1992. Belfast Empire Bars launched a comedy night which aims to be the local equivalent of London's Comedy Store, with star names like Owen O'Neill, Barry Murphy, and Patrick Kilty. But when I watched it, it almost felt like the report. It was like they were reporting on Ireland's first comedy gig.
It probably was.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, strong start, buddy.
This is the alternative All-Ireland football final between Ulster, captained by the Reverend Ian Paisley, and the rest of Ireland, captained by Bert Reynolds. Your referee for tonight's game is Jerry Fitt from Westminster. Earlier on, we talked to two of the most important men on the field, the full forward on the rest of Ireland's side, Barry the Wigan. But first of all, the captain of the Ulster side, Ian Paisley. Here's what they had to say. Well, Mr. Owen.
Oh, they like that.
That's satire.
Let me steal it for you tonight. Quite Canada. And will I fear of constipation?
The Empire Laughs Back is the name of Belfast's first regular comedy slot in a city renowned for its sense of humour. The weekly event aims to provide a showcase for local talent as well as bigger names, such as last night's star attraction, London-based comic Owen O'Neill.
And my grandfather is a really kind of weird man.
Very good. This boy is
good, yeah. Do I know who Owen O'Neill is? I'm not sure.
Look at that man in the background who looks Amish.
Yeah,
he does, doesn't he? It's like looking for a pork chop.
Dublin comic Barry Murphy was compere last night. No turn was left unstoned by a few hecklers.
Also, let's not ignore what they've called the night.
Oh, that's good.
The Empire Laughs Back. The Empire Laughs Back. That's one of my favourite kinds of pun. One that just doesn't really make sense either way.
Doesn't work. No.
Because that's not a sentence on its own, and it isn't really an effective name for a comedy gig either. So it's just you can see what they're doing, but it doesn't work on either level.
Rory Walker is above this, Baldy. He was off in London.
It's like looking for a pork
He was
chop.
presenting catchphrase. He was
Dublin
saying what he
comic
sees.
Barry Murphy was compere last night. No turn was left unstoned by a few hecklers in the audience, but most were appreciative. And the man who organised the whole thing was optimistic about the future.
Maybe this is like the start of something that's a bit different and offers a venue for people like Patrick. And I think it was good to see the likes of Owen O'Neill coming home. It was important for me to have a good Northern Irish start to this.
Yeah, most were appreciative.
It sounds corny, but we do. And it's really a matter of
It's in a beer for £3.
The venue's there.
Yeah, it's not
We've got
bad.
to find the acts and just keep it going, and hopefully it'll stay.
It is weird that the audience was standing. Oh, that's that.
That's still a gig that happens in Belfast.
Well, I'm glad, I'm glad it's worked out.
It's still as shit as it looks.
It is. Yeah, they didn't put any chairs out. It is the audience.
Did that woman have her hand up?
She did have a hand up. What should we find out why?
The Empire Laughs is the name of Belfast's first regular comedy slot in a city renowned for its sense of humour. The weekly event aims to provide a showcase for local talent as well as
she's leaning. She looks quite cool.
Attraction, London-based comic Owen O'Neill.
And my grandfather is a really kind of weird man because he's always coming out with proverbs, but he never finishes any of them off. And I went round to see him.
I think this is Wolf from Gladiators, but dressed as a cowboy.
I can't find anything in here. It's like looking for a pork chop.
Dublin comic Barry Murphy was compere last night. No turn was left unstoned by a few hecklers in the audience.
What does that mean?
No, the man who organised
Is it meant to be a pun on no stone was left unturned?
No turn was left unstoned by a
Yeah, no turn was left unstoned. It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
You love a bit of wordplay in these BBC.
They do, don't they? Yeah.
And the man
News
who
report,
organised
like the
the
brass
whole thing was
one.
optimistic about the future.
Maybe this is like the start of something that's a bit different and offers a venue for people like Patrick. And I think it was good to see the likes of Owen O'Neill.
There's Michael Cera.
It was important for me to have a good Northern Irish
Yeah,
start.
I think it was.
You know, we have the talent there. It sounds corny, but we do. And it's really a matter now. If people say, well, the venue's there. No, we got to find
Should be on the stage, Josie.
Yeah,
Yeah, no turn was left unstoned. Yeah. ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖.
ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖 to you too.
Yeah. So there we go. That was Ireland's first comedy gig.
That was Ireland's first comedy gig. Shall we go back to a bit of Jerry?
Yeah, a bit of Jerry. Looks like we're in Belfast, St George's Market. Oh, I'm going to remember.
This absolutely is not St George's Market. This is City Hall. So we'll see if we move.
Yeah.
To there. I think he's about to go and harangue this old man.
It does seem like it, doesn't it?
Here, two vandals here. How are you doing, sir?
Oh, sorry, that's too loud.
Thank you. Where are you from? What are you up to?
East Belfast.
You just in here for the crack?
Yes.
You just in here for the crack?
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm glad you came. Come on down here with me. We're going to follow. Yeah! Go! Is that a heavy sort of a thing, is it?
It is, yes.
Pull up your little thing that we see. Where are you from?
Antrim.
And why are you dressed as a bluebird, may I ask, or a bluebell, should I say?
I'm doing work experience with the Beat Initiative and we have to dress up as aides for today.
That's very good. Yeah. This like a thing could become a hobby. Right.
She's like, get away from me.
Go on what is known as
I think
one of
you
the
just
fabulous
saw
dandy
her.
buses. Very tall
Okay.
gentlemen. Hello. These buses are quite unique in that a man can go for miles. Excuse me, sir. We mean you no harm. We're from the BBC. Why don't you come out here and enjoy yourself?
Oh, look at this hair!
Get me a towel as well. Tell him I'll be around soon. Tell him I got the letter, and it's even though it says I paid no attention to, I will be around shortly.
Certainly.
And tell you know.
It's not clear. Okay.
Let's try not to be run down by this taxi. Carry on, sir.
I actually know.
Carry on. Oh, you let me.
I know Beat Initiative and the.
You're on the TV.
And they probably just
Thank you very
wrangled
much,
the work experience girl into doing that.
Right, onto the bendy bus.
Oh, he's getting on a
Be very
bendy
careful
bus.
here. A man could get run over.
It's like a
Hello,
it's
sir.
a very.
What about
It's
you?
like a coach.
Tell me about this bendy bus and tell me how bendy can you get? Hello.
Goes right anywhere. She'll go anywhere on this one.
I've never been on these before. Is it kind of unusual being on the back and seeing the whole front of her? You just kind of go round the corner when you stay straight.
It goes round pretty straight, yeah. Not too
And
bad.
who are these? This nice young lady
I'm
behind you.
Tracy, I'm the receptionist at Ulster Bus head office.
May I say how glamorous you look?
Thank you, you look not too bad yourself.
You look strangely exotic and foreign.
I'm just back from Dubai. Unfortunately not an Ulster Bus trip.
Really?
Maybe that'll be a new destination.
All right, that's a lovely bus.
Are you
here.
impressed with it?
I'm really impressed by it.
Good.
But I'll tell you what.
You'll have
Would
to
you
go around
say-
a few corners and see how it really...
Would you say, Kate, is that the opposite of having lovely Irish hair? The opposite of being told by Sting you have lovely Irish hair is to be told by Jerry Anderson that you look exotic and foreign.
Exotic foreign hair.
Yeah.
You look not too bad yourself.
You look strangely exotic and foreign.
I'm just back
Strangely exotic and foreign.
from Dubai. Unfortunately not an Ulster Bus trip. Maybe that'll be a new
Tracy
destination.
is desperate to get on TV, yeah, because she's not even.
Are you
Her
impressed?
job isn't even on the bus.
Good.
But I'll tell you what.
You'll have to go around a few corners and see how it really bends.
I'm saying nothing. We would need another bus to go very, very early if we're going to go where we're going next. Now, last Friday, I took a very early bus, and I mean very, very early indeed.
Yeah, what do you reckon Dubai was like in 1992?
There's only one place in Belfast you can get a goose's egg, an hard glass herring, and a pair of knickers at 6 o'clock in the morning here. This is George's Market. Now, you probably
Oh,
often
here we
driven
are.
past and said,
Oh,
"I wonder
look at
what's
that
in there."
shot.
Next time we drive past.
That's TV.
Did he say something about knickers there?
He did say something about knickers, yeah.
Very,
He
very
talks so quickly, it's hard to follow, isn't it?
early indeed, down to St George's Market. There's only one place in Belfast you can get a goose's egg, an hard glass herring, and a pair of knickers at 6 o'clock in the morning here.
Okay.
Would you say that's true, Cait?
I would say that's true. St George's Market it's a Belfast institution.
Is that like on the Northern Irish version of Supermarket Sweep? That would have been Dale's shopping list.
That would have been the list. Yeah.
Only one place in Belfast you can get a goose's egg, an hard glass herring, and a pair of knickers at 6 o'clock in the morning here. This is George's Market. Now, you've probably often driven past. He said, "I wonder what's in there." Next time we drive past, stop early in the morning, come in here, clothes, fruit, potatoes.
I think it was a goose's egg. Okay, I'm
Yes,
beginning
a
to be able to
goose's egg.
translate now. I've been exposed to quite a lot of culture.
Well done.
A goose's egg, what was it? I
There's
can't
only one
remember now.
place in Belfast you can get a goose's egg, an hard glass herring, and a pair of knickers.
A goose's
Hard
egg, an
glass-
hard glass herring, which was a place we've been to. That's a place in Ireland. And knickers, we have those here.
There's only one place in Belfast you can get a goose's egg, an hard glass herring,
hard
and a pair of
glass.
knickers at 6 o'clock in the morning here.
Was
This
that
is
where the
George's
folk,
Market. Now,
the
you've probably
busking
often driven
festival
past. He
was?
said,
Was that
"I
hard
wonder what's
glass?
in there."
I think it was,
Next
yes.
time we drive past, stop early in the
Herrings and
morning,
busking.
come in here, clothes, fruit, potatoes, fish, everything in the world, and people who get up far earlier than you do. I have to
Everything in
look
the
at
world.
Potatoes here. I'm talking to some of the people.
Everything in the world.
What are you shopping list there?
Shopping day.
The wife sent you out to get that. What's that fly? What's that fly for 10?
Fly for tea.
Fly for tea. What's
Fly
that
for
mean?
You get stuff for a fry.
Oh, fry for tea.
Fry for tea.
Fry for tea. Nuts, apples, bacon, bread. What's that there?
Tomatoes, tums.
That's not the way you spell oranges.
No, it's not spell.
Or need to go.
What's wrong, mate? You don't imagine you just nipping out for some shopping and you get your spelling heckled by the BBC.
Ornegate.
Yeah,
Jerry, stop! You should be a man of the people.
yeah, you should be a man of the people.
At least your man's taking it with good humour.
If you were having a fry for tea, what would that be?
Okay, a fry for tea. You'd have an egg, probably fried. You'd have soda bread.
Oh, nice.
Soda bread is not like the kind of wheaten bread. Soda bread would be called a soda farl. You'd have a potato farl. You'd have you could have tomatoes or mushrooms or beans. You'd probably only have one of those. You might have some black pudding or white pudding, sausages and bacon, and then brown or red sauce.
Nice. Sounds good.
Yeah, that does look like there's leaves coming out of that man's head.
So I was just gonna illustrate what a what a potato farl looks like.
Okay, very good.
Just give me a second.
Oh, is it brown or red sauce? Yeah, white pudding, I don't really know what it is. I've never had it, but it's broadly similar to black pudding. It does not include blood.
There we go.
There you go.
That'd be part of your fry.
Yeah, that's a potato farl.
Yeah.
Well, we have the soda bread and potato bread. You wouldn't be seeing any toast on our plates. Get that away from us.
Yeah, it's too healthy.
It's too healthy. We need it fried.
Or need to go.
Okay.
Olives. Do you like olives? Do you know olives?
Do you know
I'm not a
olives?
great olive man, to be honest with you.
I have different olives, from different countries.
Greek olives, red feta salad, Portuguese Riviera olives. I just thought an olive was an olive, obviously not. Bean salad.
I have some pesto, if you know, and chili sauce, mustard, vine leaves, and very nice cheese.
This is very comprehensive. You know, maybe
There's
a lot of
of
people don't know
olives.
you can get all this kind of stuff down here. What kind of... No, it's a bit early for that.
It's okay.
I'll just look at it.
It's very mild, you know.
Oh, no. No. It's lovely. Don't get me wrong, but, you know.
It's from Cavan.
From where?
Cavan.
Cavan?
Yeah.
As in Ireland?
Yeah. And this one from County Cork.
Cavan? And Portugal?
No, County Cork. Cork.
Ireland, yeah. And look, you've got lavender here. Can I smell some of that?
From France?
Oh,
Oh. Sorry, can we just have Jerry's noise again when he was confronted with something foreign?
And Portugal.
Yeah, foreign muck.
Also, do you notice how he wasn't going to eat the cheese until he found out it was from Ireland, and then he was just going to pop it
Yeah,
straight
he
in?
needs to make sure it wasn't foreign muck.
Yeah. And look, you've got lavender here. Let me just, can I... Cunty Yeah. And look, you've got lavender here. No, cunty Yeah. And look, you've got lavender here. Let me just, can I smell some of that?
From France?
Oh! Smell that.
Everyone just smell that. Oh, look at these.
Would you fry?
Oh, look at that.
This is a great look.
I can only aspire to have this merch. Look at
This
this.
is such a strong look.
Where's Dromore?
Dromore is, again, I'm going to just say countries.
Yeah, country. Yeah.
Would you look at the wee fella and all that? Hey, good stuff that. Would you fry that, or would you eat it?
I would fry it.
Did you ever eat a fried goose egg?
Yes. I'd rather fried because if you boil it, it would be hard on the outside of the shell, but still very runny on the inside.
That would be a big fried egg, wouldn't it?
It would be a big fried egg. You could share it.
You wouldn't walk away from too many of them.
No.
And there's wee tiny eggs, little pullets eggs.
Them the smallest ones though.
Yeah, the matching hat.
Tiny eggs.
The smallest.
Probably worth your while frying that.
Them's the best egg you could eat.
Is that right?
Yeah.
From what point of view?
Loads of protein. Mostly small families would eat those.
Small families?
Yeah.
Small families, small eggs.
Small children would eat 2 of those where they wouldn't eat one big egg. So they wouldn't.
I would like that boiled. You could just, that'd be just a little morsel, wouldn't you? Just pop it in here.
Nice.
Yeah, well, it's been fried.
And these are all your old battery hens here.
Most of them are battery eggs. These here, we only sell about 10 dozen of your
been
free
rumbled.
range every week down here in the market.
Those are free range.
And the hen stomps them and all coming out.
The hen stamps them coming out?
Aye.
Hens are clever, aren't they?
Aren't they very clever?
Yeah.
What's that? That's in a bedpan?
I like the way he was like, they're not battery eggs, are they? And he's like, aye, they
Yeah,
are.
actually, they all are. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's right. All the signs are good, aren't they? So it says goat's milk XX large. And there's the little free range pile. And then thing I get is cheddar cheese.
Them are battery eggs. These here, we only sell about 10 dozen of your free range every week down here in the market.
Only sell 10
And the hen
dozen. Only
stomps
10
them all
dozen.
coming out.
The hen stamps them coming out?
Yeah.
Hens are clever, aren't they?
Aren't they very clever?
What's that?
Hens are clever.
That's in a bedpan? I've been looking for one of those for a long time. Sophisticated pole. Sorry.
That's Jerry Kelly.
Is that just Jerry having a big sneeze?
Not Jerry Kelly, sorry, wrong one.
What was that bit?
Those for a long time. Sophisticated pole. Sorry.
Jerry loved
Jerry
it.
Kelly did the show.
It's not Jerry Kelly.
It's not Jerry Kelly, sorry, wrong one.
How much is that?
That'd be great.
That was
it's
good.
120.
120. Cheap at the price. Let me see. And 10p for the small lad.
Thank you, Jerry.
Right, thank you very much. Right, I've got a rhubarb tart. I've got a red velvet jacket. I've got soap. I've got eggs. And I've got butter. What more could a man want? Enjoy the rest of you.
What more could a man want?
Exactly.
I'm nearly not kidding, aren't I?
There we go.
Jerry
Well done,
Anderson.
Jerry. $10's a good. Yeah, he got him cheap, didn't he?
Yeah, men yearn for a red velvet.
velvet
Yeah,
jacket.
red velvet.
Is that true?
I like the way this tape recorder looks like a little robot head.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Should we see what this is an advert for?
Yeah, I think it might be children in need or something, but we'll find out.
Oh yeah, this could be little Pudsy's arm.
Jerry Anderson, your challenge for Pudsey, should you choose to accept
Yeah, it
it,
was.
is to sing The Ugly Duckling.
Oh, good.
I'm Hans Christian Andersen, I've many a tale to tell. And though
Good
I'm
point.
a cop,
Jerry's not singing
Aw.
this.
I tell them rather well.
That little
How
duck's
mend
cute.
your shoes,
That's a
how
nice
fix your
duck.
boots when I have
They're
a
not
room
there.
to
That's a nice
clean.
duck as
When
well.
I'm
Yeah.
not otherwise occupied,
That's
a
nice
purple duck or a mountainside or a quarter after 3.
I don't know.
I'm Hans Christian Andersen, and
Oh, it's it.
I've been approached by children today.
Okay.
To sing a song from Hans Christian
That was just in case you didn't know what a duck was.
Caitmkearns. It starts thus.
There once was an ugly duckling. You have to get 1, 2, 3. Like Johnny Cait. Da da dee da dee da. Da 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 dee da.
This is good. We have that again.
Yeah. Is this how?
I like her.
Is this commonly how people would sing in Northern Ireland?
This is why we're all so eccentric, because these are the people that teach us Pete.
Yeah. Oh, Spiffing's puzzled, so that's fair enough.
I don't blame you, Spiffing.
There once was an ugly duckling.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Like Johnny Cait. Da da dee da dee da. Da 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 dee da.
What eye roll she does, so good.
I love Jerry's reaction as well. She's like, yeah, that's good, yeah.
Starts thus. There once was an ugly duckling. You have to get 1, 2, 3. Like Johnny Cait. Da da dee da dee da. Da 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 dee da. There once was an ugly duckling. With it said to himself,
Yeah, it's no like great.
get out of town. Get
Who among us is?
Get out. Get out of town.
Is it Kermit? Oh, yeah, sorry, so it's like Fozzie Bear. Look. Fozzie Bear.
Yeah. It is Fozzie Bear. They do seem to be Spiffing, yeah.
Anyway, it's going to a very good mood. But you have to move those shoulders. So the da dee da dee dee da. When you go,
I'm moving nothing.
Exactly, except here. Now, and you're singing from the throat. You have to do quack, 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 quack inside. You see? Quack, yes. And in slow motion it is quack. You see, then you tighten up quack. It's very difficult to do quack, you see.
It is difficult to do quack.
It has to be very polished, you know.
Oh, here we go.
There once was an ugly duckling.
Is he doing the voice?
No, it's just his natural voice.
In so many words said, get out of town. Get out. Get out. Get out of town. La 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 la.
He's singing a song for children in need.
Well, Jerry, I've taught you all I can.
Thank you.
And you
There we go, that's it.
ready.
I'd never be readier.
Oh, good.
I'm ready.
Yeah, Q whack.
Here we go.
Oh, he's doing it live.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jerry was learning to sing.
With some
And
children.
here he is in person, Hans Jerry Anderson.
Hans Jerry Anderson.
Everyone's doing Pete Mix now, aren't they?
There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, and the other birds in so many words said, get out of town. Get out.
Also, he's absolutely not singing this live.
Get out of town.
Yeah, he's not singing this
And he
Spiffing.
went with a quack and a waddle and a quack and a flurry.
Tell me all about it.
Upside her down.
The kids are in all of them.
That poor little ugly duckling.
Yeah, get that woman back on the trees.
Far and near, but at every
He did
face
learn
they
nothing.
said to his face now, get out of here.
Yeah, they're just hypnotised by his presence.
The Jerry
Get
Anderson
out
chance.
of here. And he
Yeah,
went
so
with a
old,
quack
aren't they?
and
Yeah.
a waddle and a quack and a very unhappy tear.
touch the kids, Jerry.
I'm sure that's not the first or last time he's heard that.
The winter time, he hid himself away, ashamed to show his face, afraid of what others might say. All through the winter time, in his lonely clump of weed, then a flock of swans spied him there, and very soon agreed, you're a very fine swan.
Should have worn his jacket for this.
A swan? Me? A swan? Ah, come on. And they said, yes. Yes, you're a swan.
I don't understand.
Take a look at yourself in the lake.
Yeah, asthmas.
Swan, me? Swan?
And he saw, and he said, I am a swan.
Yeah, to be fair, he is lip syncing here. Wow.
It's hard to lip sync, like, you know, lip sync non-singing. Get him on Drag Race.
The best in town.
Spiffing doesn't agree.
The best in town. Not a quack, not a quack,
should have just sang it.
Or a quack, but a glide.
Yeah, it's weird how you don't
and a
just say it,
snowy wide back and a head so
Yeah, I think this helped all the children's shows.
Say who's an ugly duckling, not thine.
Hey Josie, that would be good.
Not me.
It's like he had an injury just before the show and couldn't stand up anymore, so they had to improvise a sitting down version.
Let's hear it for Mr. Jerry Anderson and the kids.
Thank you very much, Jackie. What about these kids, Jackie?
What about them? Did you
Stop
enjoy
touching
that?
that child.
What's your name?
Gerard.
Gerard. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle. What about you, sir? What's your
Danielle.
name?
Joseph Ward.
Joseph. Do you enjoy that? What do you think of Jerry as a singer?
Good.
Remember that money I promised you?
Now, I could come on here and be sarcastic about your singing.
I know, you probably
But I
will.
can't. Wasn't it fabulous? Really?
I'm not a professional
Yeah, what
like
about
yourself,
these
and I try
kids?
as hard as I can.
Give us a little bit of...
Yeah, Danielle's clearly been ill-matched as a troublemaker.
It's hard to do that, you know, without being rude.
Right. Well, I'm sure the money will be pouring in from music lovers everywhere.
I'm
We're
sure
gonna
it
have a
will.
Yes,
track
I'm sure the
now
music
presented
from
by
music lovers
Caitmkearns and
everywhere.
Eric Hawthorne. Where are they?
Okay, there we go. There we go.
So I thought that the next video, I mean, we can reflect on Jerry Anderson doing Ugly Duckling here. I do think it's very a shame that he didn't embrace
Yeah,
his
any of
lesson.
the advice he was given. Yeah.
It is, you know, it's a letdown.
I'm disappointed in Jerry here. Yeah, okay.
Shall we
We'll
see
have a look at the comment. Oh, no one's commented. It's been up 9 years. This video's been up. 765 views. And that,
Yeah, a lot of these videos don't have comments.
and there's no comments. So if you look, I can pop the link in the chat if you wanna pop a respectful comment in there. You can do.
Yeah, most of these streams are brought to you by NI TV
Yeah,
Archive,
NITV Archive.
even though they have dodgy videos of Zoe Salmon in a bikini.
Oh yeah, you told me this. Yeah, I'm not gonna find one. Yeah, you feel free spiffing. Yeah, Jerry is underrated. I mean, he's not even going to be the most famous Jerry Anderson, is he? If you search,
He's
That's a
not.
shame.
He's down the list.
Actually, makes it quite hard to try and find clips of it because it's all bloody
Oh, no.
Thunderbirds.
No middle bacon.
Oh no, F's in the chat for Middle Bacon. You just missed Jerry punching in a very disappointing performance of The Ugly Duckling.
You didn't miss much.
No, you didn't. This was still the highlight. This is still
me.
the highlight
An old
of
friend
the
of mine,
stream.
may I add?
How are you?
Mr. Paul McAvoy.
Glad to see you in One Point
You're
Square
not a man
again.
of unusual
If anyone
interest.
missed
There's
this
a
at the
lot of
start of the
strange people
stream,
around
it's
Oh,
good.
there are indeed,
Tell me,
yes.
what you're interested in fairies, you're interested in...
UFO. Now, what would you like to talk about first?
you have seen unidentified flying objects.
I have indeed. I have here an honest impression of what I saw about 20 years ago, and it was over the Armagh Mountains.
Now this looks to me like a corn circle. Now you're a very unusual man.
Yes.
You see, if I saw a corn circle, I would photograph it.
But that's not a corn circle.
What is it?
That's an honest impression of a fairy ring on ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖's Warren Point.
Right, no, an artist impression of a fairy ring. Why didn't you just photograph it?
Because I haven't got the print, you see. So I thought I'd bring that along to you.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Well, then, the other one here is, this is an honest impression here of the unidentified aircraft that was flying over the Flagstaff in the Armagh Mountains above Warren Point.
No, really? So this is an artist impression of an artist.
That's right.
Now, have you been able to convince anybody? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I can sit down and I can do that myself.
Exactly, Smithing.
Well,
that's why it's...
Armagh Planetarium, which, for instance, you see, that was published
it's
in
a
the Morning Observer some years ago.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they saw the
Red came up with a good hypothesis earlier, Smithing, that the cowboy might be trying to distract us away from the
truth.
truth.
All about it.
You're a man of some strange interest.
I do believe that.
I have indeed, yes.
I think half the people are sad, Jazza, and half the people are ambivalent.
It's a very mixed response, I would imagine.
My friend genuinely thought the Pope had died and dropped to her knees. And she's my age. So, and you know, she's not particularly religious.
Oh, we're getting a raise. I'll play that video again.
Sick. Yeah, do, please.
Hello, Bite My Thumb.
To me, an old friend of mine.
Welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. My good friend Cait is up here. And
hello.
And she is teaching us all about the fine culture of Northern Ireland. And we found this video that is really good. It's from a show called Anderson on the Road, which is like almost entirely vibes-based show where a guy called Jerry Anderson, but not that one, drives around Northern Ireland just talking to people randomly. It's just all vibes. There's very little content, all vibes. And well, I don't need to introduce the video, but I hope you've had a good stream. And thank you for the raid. And people should follow Bite My Thumb because he does quite fun. It's all fun stuff. I was on his stream this time last week. I lost the game, but it was fun, and that was the main thing. I should have tried harder. That's where I went wrong.
The thing you won was
living in the Garden of Eden if it wasn't for this cold-blooded bastard.
Yeah, well, I think that's self-explanatory.
Here's
the video.
An old friend of mine, may I add?
How are you?
Mr. _McAvoy.
Glad to see you in Warren Point Square
again. You're not a man
again.
of unusual interest. A lot of strange people around Warren Point.
Oh, there are indeed, yes.
Tell me what you're interested in. Fairies, you're interested in...
UFO. Now, what would you like to talk about first?
You have seen unidentified flying objects.
I have indeed. I have here an honest impression of what I saw about 20 years ago. And it was over
it's
the
20 years ago as
This
well.
looks to me like a corn circle. Now,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
a very
yeah.
unusual man.
And also,
You see, if I saw a
he's
corn
just
circle,
ignored
I
him.
would
He said, what do you want to
photograph
talk about first?
What is
And then he
it?
talked about the UFOs, and he's brought out his fairy ring.
Of a fairy ring on ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖's Warren Point.
No, an artist impression of a fairy ring. Why didn't you just photograph it?
Is he the artist?
I haven't got the print, you see. So I thought I'd bring that along to you.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Well, then, the other one here is, this is an honest impression here of the unidentified
he's trying to
aircraft
listen in, isn't
that
he?
was flying over the Flagstaff in the Armagh Mountains above Warren Point.
No, really? So
Yes.
this is an artist impression of an
Yes,
artist.
that's right.
Now, have you been able to convince anybody? Because I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
I can sit down and I can do that myself, you know.
Yes. Well, I tell you this much. Armagh Planetarium, which, for instance, you see, that was published in the Morning Observer some years ago.
Was it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they saw the news item in the Morning Observer, and they just, for instance, that they rang up about it and asked me to come up and tell them all about it.
You're a man of some strange interest.
Yes, I have indeed, yes.
They could be laughing go triangles. There you go. That's one of a Northern Irish UFO sighting. Exactly,
Yes,
Shaz. Exactly. There's so much
It's so
going
layered.
on. There's so much going on.
That is true Northern Irish art.
Are we finishing with a bit of Beat Carnival?
Yeah, I might be in this.
Oh, that's good.
This is a car. I should explain who these people are.
Yeah.
So if you were here earlier, the woman in the bluebell costume who was doing her work experience, it was with this company. They're trying to reclaim parades from not being sectarian
I think that's
to
nice.
being
I think
fun.
that's an admirable thing to do.
the stuff they do is a bit mad, and this is like a kind of commercial for them. And if I see me in it, I will shout, "Oh, that's me!"
That's good.
Because I used to do a lot of parades for them, carnivals as a child.
Okay, here we go. Oh, this is maybe a little bit too loud.
That's not me.
No,
that's not me.
Sorry, hang on. What did they call the Doctor Who box? It feels like one of you donated for this.
These floating fucks. The part is, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the Doctor Who box. Yeah. Awful stuff. Right, okay, let's skip over that before I have to. Well, I don't even have to do anything tonight, do I? What would I do? Make it Paddy's box. Oh, that's a good. That's not to keep pausing, but this guy's good.
That was good. I'd like to see him and the cowboy have a dance battle.
Yeah, while someone's describing a UFO in the background. Look at him go. And this wasn't you. Just
No, this wasn't me. Not yet.
That's good. That's good. Was that probably?
Like, I wish, I hope. Give us Big Pig or give us death.
So I don't mean to keep stopping. But there's so much depth in every scene. Has this guy forgotten his costume?
I think he's not dressed
Red
as Doctor
Santa
Who,
is fizzing up the stream with
but
£2.
they put him in the middle, so he kind of just
Paddy's
looks...
box. Paddy is the new Doctor.
Thanks.
Like, he should be at the front if he's going to be different.
Thanks, Brady. For donating for Paddy's box brackets. Paddy is the new Doctor. We don't know which Paddy. Could be any of them. This was this year, I think. Oh no, 2015. Oh no, because you're in it. Yeah, sorry.
This is clips from over the years.
Okay. Yeah, it's James A. Caster, yeah.
James A. Caster, yeah.
Sorry, yeah, of course it's Doctor Who.
There's me.
That was you?
I was one of the skeletons dancing.
This is a real test of my pausing ability. It really does whack on at a fair pace. Oh, here?
Yeah, I think I might be the one on the right.
Oh yeah, this is you. This is Cait, right?
Yeah, I think that is me.
With your lovely Irish hair on display.
That's my hair.
That's good.
Dancing outside McDonald's. As a skeleton.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, that wasn't you, I hope.
No, that wasn't me.
That was a very underwhelming banner reveal, wasn't it? Oh.
Yeah, that's underwhelming.
Can you imagine they probably had a big countdown to that as well, didn't they?
Oh, I might be in this bit. Oh, there's me.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me find back to the.
On the right.
Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to tell anyone you are here.
What he's writing.
No,
showing off.
Yeah. See, even from just a few frames, you can tell you're so much more into it than everyone else.
Yeah, unfortunately so.
And I think that's good.
I think that's probably why I was never kissed till I was like 19.
think it's nice. In front of the Titanic.
Love and life. I think so. It was an outdoor spectacular.
Just not worry about what you might be doing with your hands. Probably just waving goodbye to the Titanic.
I was waving goodbye. Get your mind out of the gutter.
I think the Beat Carnival is an annual event, Big Papa, and this is a compilation of lots of years' work.
That's good.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, that horse is on fire. It does look like fun, yeah.
So that's the slipways where the Titanic was built.
Okay, that makes sense. There we go.
Everyone, please keep up to date.
Yeah, please keep up to date with their news and events. It does look good. I think it's like it's a parade. So it's in all of Belfast, I imagine.
Yeah, like mainly the city centre primarily. But I did my first carnival with them when I was 4, when I played Little Miss Muffet.
That's good. Yeah, for
and then
God's sake, join the Facebook group.
Yeah, from then on. You just want to see that man again?
No, I just need to
You need to take a picture of the paddy box.
Yeah, I need to take a picture just while I'm here, you know.
Yeah, well, you're there. You may as well look.
What's that guy on a horse? He's good as well. This guy's good.
Yeah, he's very good.
Yeah, he's good. I think I missed Back to the Future before.
Yeah, the middle-aged man is
yeah,
that's Marty McFly.
Yeah, middle-aged McFly. Actually, they're
he
now,
makes a lot of. He makes a lot of. Yeah, he makes a lot of the flutes. His name's Wee John.
Wee John, that's good.
John's good. On that note, I've got to go.
You've got to go. You've got the big carnivals passing.
I've got to go back. I've got to go back to the future.
Yeah. Oh no.
So yeah, we've learned a lot. We've learned a lot today. Charlie
Before
Chaplin.
Sorry, Goblin saying before the old man. That's the crazy prices guy.
I don't think it is.
No,
but,
no, it's not. It's not going to be, Kate. But I will. I'll humour Goblin.
wish
But
it
yes,
was.
can I please get some TYCs in the chat, please? Thank you, Kate. And if you haven't already, do watch Kate's audio. Do listen to Kate's audio play on audio play, radio play on Radio 4. Sorry, what this Goblin? This is the crazy prices guy.
That is him. That is him. To be fair.
Yeah, I take it back. I take it
But
back.
yes, this has been a lot of fun as always.
Can everyone apologise to Goblin, please? This is the crazy prices guy. Deborah's a half price.
Yeah, sorry, Goblin. Yes, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Yeah, thanks, Kate. We'll be back next. You'll be back next week, probably, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be back next week. Just make sure to report any UFO sightings.
Yes. So who should we report them to? Jerry Anderson.
The grave of Jerry Anderson.
That's your nearest dancing cowboy.
Exactly.
Or actually, you just draw them and wait 30 years for you to appear on a kind of vibes-based travel show.
Yeah, it'll come round again.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you everyone. I will talk to you all soon. I will talk to you all soon. Bye.
Talk to you soon, Kate. Bye, Cait. There we go. Thank you, Cait. That was wonderful. I do feel like I hope everyone's feeling culturally enriched. You know, I hope everyone is feeling culturally enriched from the from all the Northern Irish culture that you've been pummeled with in the last few weeks. Yeah, those are the main things we learned. Are if you are going to report UFO sighting, make sure there's not a dancing cowboy listening in. Brett has got culture coming out of his ass. That's good. I forget what else we learned, but there must have been other lessons. When was the exam? I'll let you know. I'll let you know. It might be coursework based. Oh yeah, Charlie Chaplin was sad, probably including the time he visited Northern Ireland. You've got, yeah, that's good. But yeah, okay, but do you know what? I can do that right now if you want, buddy. Which emote do you want to get rid of? Yeah, golf makes you go chipmunk. I'd forgotten there's so much in these. I forget. You can get a wide variety of battery farmed eggs at Belfast Market. Yeah. The problem is I just don't have enough emote slots. But Eubanks animated. He's fine. I just don't know that I need my face as Shrek as an emote. I just don't. I don't entirely see the use case for it. But there you go. It should be. You might need to refresh. But it should be in there now. It's in there. Just refresh going on, and Shrek's there. I mean, I don't need 3 pog emotes. We'll have to narrow these down. Okay, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock. Okay, don't worry, me Papa. I'll wait until someone else. Wait until someone misses it, and then I'll bring it back in and cycle it up. I mean, I am fine. I don't. Maybe rotating them is good. Maybe we should. It's good to have fresh. It's good to have different things, isn't it? It's good to have fresh things. And this isn't all an advert to sub. If you do sub, you will get access to the emote where you can see Shrek with my face on. And also 3 different pog emotes featuring Jane Middlemiss, Vader, and Philippa Forrester, the big 3. Also, a new thing pops up now to say that you're authorized for this program. So if you aren't, it's fine. I don't mind people not being sub, but you do have to, you do have to deal in your conscience with the fact that you're not authorized for this program. Luckily, that doesn't mean anything. Okay, I'm going to take a break. Then we're going to do some late nights. We're going to do some late night Pete. Going to have a little late night Pete. Yeah, the 3. Vader would have been good, I think. Can you imagine Vader? Can you imagine if it was Vader instead of Julia Reed that they got in when Philippa was on maternity leave? They got Vader into cover. It would be a different vibe, wouldn't it? Yeah. Do you, Big Papa? I think it'd be nice for Vader. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna come back. We have some late night people. We'll watch a Mid-Atlantic wrestling. Oh, and also there's another we can watch Rosanna's match from this weekend if anyone wants to do that. Do you know what? I don't think I've mentioned that 16-bit, but he got angry with a QAT TV presenter, didn't he? That's what happened. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. We'll come back. We'll watch Rosanna's match. We'll watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. It'll be a nice late night stream. Right. Okay. He wasn't like a full hostage, but he was effectively under arrest, I think. Yeah, he got very angry because the it was a bit like just to tie it back into the stream. It was a bit like when Giant Haystacks slammed Jackie Fullerton on Northern Irish TV. It was like that, but the Q80s weren't as chilled out about it as Northern Ireland were. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I don't know if it is. I don't know if you can see the clip. I will find it. I will try and find it. Oh no. No, actually it is quite easy to find. Vader is dressed quite... Vader doesn't have a good outfit on.
عالم المصارعة بنادي كاظمة على استاد صداقة والسلام. يسعدنا أن نستضيف مصارعين مشاركين بهذه البطولة. ما شاء الله مصارعين يعني شايفين الأحجام. Undertaker.
Oh, it's because it haven't come across yet. That's why I've not mentioned it.
Sit down, please. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to the studio. والله يعيننا على هالمقابلة. Can I ask you just this in Kuwait here? This in Kuwait here. I mean, I'm sure you heard this before, that they say this wrestling is not for real. Is it like you act or?
Well, let's put it this way. What we do, if it is acting, would take a normal man and break him in half. You know, that's such an unoriginal question for someone to ask. You know, and it's so easy for people to pass judgment and make all these questions about what wrestling is. Wrestling is one of the finest athletic endeavors that you will ever see. Not only do you get the best of athletics, but you get people who can actually sell tickets by just their character alone. There's several people who could care whether or not I can wrestle or not, but the message that I bring when I go to the ring, my creatures of the night, they don't care.
That was the problem with him being champion, is he had to do the media.
It's the most physical thing that you would ever do in your life.
نعم. يمكن ما قدرت أتابع بشكل عام، لكن أعتقد أنه ملخص كلامه أن هي اللي يقولها أن هي مزيفة أو تمثيل هو خاطئ، لأن لو كانت مزيفة كان ممكن أن يجيبون شخص عادي يعني بالحجم العادي ويقصونه نصين يعني حسب كلامه. لكن عملية الرفع والهبد اللي قاعد يصير على
No, you would think so, wouldn't you? Okay, you think they would have a stop response.
Is it just for the wrestling shows that...
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, yeah.
You gave him a chance to respond to that question.
This is the question I'm going to ask you now.
I'd like to respond to the same question.
Okay, please, go ahead.
Well, my astute colleague, the heavyweight champion of the world, very diplomatic individual. I'm perhaps not quite so diplomatic.
My astute
In fact, I find
colleague.
your question and your remarks insulting to what I do. Physically, no man can do what I do in the ring. If they could, why wouldn't they be out there making the type of money we make, enjoy the type of fame and lifestyle that we enjoy? So I find your remark and your question insulting.
It's not my question, it's somebody...
Does that fucking feel fake, huh? Does that feel fake?
Hey.
Does it?
Oh, no, just...
Why don't you come down tonight, and before I kick his ass, I'll kick your ass.
Okay,
all right?
Just calm down.
Hey, we're not here to be insulted. I'm not here to be insulted.
Okay. Right. هذه شيء من الاثنين، يا اما صجيه يا اما المخرج عاملها لعبه.
And then he translated it.
اعتذر عن الموضوع هذا. اذا احد من الشباب يحب يقابلهم. لا ما في تكمله، رجاء ننتقل فقره اخرى من صباح الخير او خذوا لكم.
There we go. So yeah, that did get Vader in a bit of trouble. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? I don't actually know how to... I'm not sure if he was actually... I don't think... I suspect, okay, that he was arrested, and then because they were like guests of the country, and they just let him out. I would imagine is what happened. I'll look into it. Oh, did they? Oh, okay. We'll come across it in the streams then, because that'll be that'll be on the TV. It hasn't happened yet in the quite. I think it's close. I think it's close to. That's in the summer of '97, I think. Yeah, probably Shitehawk. Okay, let's take a quick break. We'll come back. Late Night Pete. Yeah, I think we probably gave him a fine. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, April. Okay, well, that's very close then. Tad hats are available, of course. Now you say that, 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖, I have heard that. I don't know whether I believe it or not. I suspect that feels to me like a lie they've made up afterwards. But also, I suppose watching it back, it does seem a little bit like it could have been staged. Tell you what, let's watch Rosanna's match. Thank you again to Cait for a lovely bit of Irish culture. You know, I had some fun. Now we'll have a little bit of late night Pete. Okay. Yeah, Rosanna had another match at the weekend. So this is our good friend. The Undertaker was suspiciously chill, wasn't he? He didn't do anything to try and help. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's watch our friend Rosanna's match from this Saturday. It's from, this Saturday. St. Anne's. I'm already a big fan of the setting. Big fan of the setting. Looks like it could be a school hall. I'm not sure. Rosanna will be able to tell us if we ask. Okay. Whoa. Is this Nottingham? It could well be. Oh, I still haven't updated the. Oh, okay. Got a bit of jump rides. You're from Nottingham. Yeah, Rosanna is also from Nottingham, so that does. I know it's around. I know they're all around that area. Yeah, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry the Rosanna alert is out of date. The links still work though, if you're interested in Rosanna's comedy night. Oh, so this is the first match of the night.
Fantastic. Now, Kevin, you have a usual bit of business to attend to if you would like to take it away, sir.
Okay, it's a bit cold still outside, so I better warm you all up if you're ready for tonight.
Oh, yes.
When I point to the side, I want a big cheer.
Do we want to see a bit of crowd warm up? Okay, when he points at us, we need to cheer. Oh. Yeah. There you go. It's like we're there.
After 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Guys, we sound nice and loud and warmed up. Are we ready for some wrestling?
Thanks, Freddie.
Team match? Sound good? Sound great? Awesome. So, your opening contest is a 6-man tag team match scheduled for introducing first.
Okay, I'll just make sure I'm talking over this music. Turn it down a little bit. Oh no, he doesn't look happy. Oh, it's the social media guys. I like that. Yeah, good question, old librarian. Yeah, that's right. They all started chatting past your bedtime. So we know them from Rosanna's second match. The bad influences is such a good, such a good heel name for this. Well, no, just generally, it's generally good. Really, Old Librarian. I'm still not sure whether this guy, because I've forgotten to ask Rosanna at any point, whether he is actually 14 or whether he just looks very young. Yeah, this is how I dress outside the stream, yeah. He does look very young, but sometimes people do, don't they, Shots? Oh, there's Rosanna. Oh, Rosanna seems to have a child on their team as well, so that's even. Yeah, take off Child Soldier. Although I do genuinely think it's nice that that's one of the good things about wrestling, isn't it? Is that like anyone who's sort of any age or any size can get involved with it. To be fair, Big Papa, I'm a normal man does sound like the kind of defence I would have to make. Also, very funny that this is probably happening in the early evening as well. Like, at best early evening, if not the afternoon. Very funny to chant, like, past your bedtime when it's like 4 PM. Oh. Oh, blocked. So I'm gonna say this is Rosanna's first 6-person tag match. They do look very. He could stand to have a few deep fried Mars bars. Give me 16-bit. Oh, nice. There you go, they're good. What was the deep fried Mars bar consensus? I think because the news article was so against the deep fried Mars bar, we instinctively took a pro deep fried Mars bar position. No, I don't think I was ever this young or fast. Oh, actually, this guy's been called not normal, and people have criticised the size of his head, so maybe he is me. It is 16-bit. Look, I think it's. I think it's probably a very good wrestling school. Yeah, I mean, Gabe Kidd from this school, arguably now, is in the sort of top tier of wrestlers in the world. Yeah, there's Rosetta. That's good. That's good, 16-bit. Oh, we're going to see a wrist lock escape from Rosetta. Oh, that's nice. There we go, that's good. Oh, going for the Cobra Clutch. Oh, Rosanna's in trouble here. I don't think he is sorry. I don't think you're sorry. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a nice setup to the pump handle. It was a nice escape. Oh, big sense on. Oh, nice double team. It is a nice singlet, isn't it? what's his name? Something Indigo. His name. Do we run out in full? No, but that's fine. Oh, is this going to work a second time? Yes, it is! Oh, Shining Wizard. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Ah. Oh, boo. I'm glad that he's not let his name dictate the colour of his gear. Unless it's... What is indigo? Like a purple? Oh. That was a good fallback through the ropes there. Yeah, cheat. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, he's really getting stomped. He has got a lot of words on his pants, yeah. Oh. Knees in the corner. Oh, blocked. Oh, hard whip. Yeah, exactly. The ultimate. Can't beat him, can he? All right. I don't think I do remember the woke queens, no. Oh. Oh, that's gone wrong. No. Okay, can you get the tag? Oh, Rosanna's in. Oh, nice. Oh, satellite DDT. I think you should have tagged. Oh. Oh, curb stomp. He's got some moves, isn't this guy? Oh, didn't get the tag. Oh, maybe this time. There we go. Now Rosanna's in, and they're supposed to be in. Oh, but a double T. Oh, that didn't work. That's a shame. Oh, he's gone. Oh. Oh, that was nice. Oh, is the Cobra clutch? Oh, that's nice. There we go. There we go. Well done, Rosanna. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I have to ask. We'll have to ask Rosanna this. I don't know if the move is officially called One More Thing, but it's definitely a thing Rosanna's trying to get over, where they shout one more thing before they do the finishing move. Which I think that's good. I think that's good. But it would be just a good name for the move, wouldn't it? So yeah. That was Rosanna's fourth match ever. I think it's pretty good. I think that was pretty good. Good finish as well. I enjoyed that. Yeah, it was absolutely stunning. Yeah. Can I please get some WDRs in the chat? But well done, Rosanna. Who I don't think is here lurking now, but they may see this one day, and I think that would be nice, wouldn't it? But I thought it was a fun match. Right, so I'm going to take a very quick break because I want to go to the toilet. I'll come back and then we'll watch a Mid-Atlantic wrestling, and then we'll go to bed. How does that sound? Yeah, please keep the praise for Rosanna coming in. I'll be back in a minute. Where's the button to go to a break? There. Okay, see you in a minute. Enjoy the American Males. Entrance music.
American males, American males, American males. American males, American males, American males, American males, American males, American males, American males. They're irresistible. beautiful American males. American males, 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 American males.
Okay, I'm here. I'm back. Right. I'm back. Let's watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. I am grateful to Cait for teaching us about Northern Ireland. I'm grateful to Rosanna for being in that match. And now we're going to watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. Yeah, great. This is from the 6th of March 1982. Wonder who will get to see this one. It's too loud, isn't it? It's too loud. It's too loud for me. It's too loud for you. Is that better?
Hi, wrestling fans. Bob Conlon along with Roddy Piper. Welcome to Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Roddy, and we got the stars.
Need to catch up on my ℃𝕚𝕥𝕖 in the book.
Jimmy Valiant in action. The Briscoe brothers are going to be here in tag team action. And it goes on and on.
You know the people that I
Oh,
would
thank you,
like to
Ugly
meet are the
I will have a
Briscoe
look at
brothers.
that.
You're talking about two world champions right in one spot there. You're talking about Jim Nelson, Don Kernodle, Private Nelson, Private Kernodle, Sergeant Slaughter's young up-and-coming men. You're talking about all kinds of great people. Ole Anderson, all kinds of people on this that are going to be tremendous.
I tell you,
Ivan Koloff. Oh, there's lots of them.
That's right, and don't forget Jimmy Valiant.
Oh, there's lots of them.
Jimmy Valiant, Boogie Woogie. Yeah, I'd like to see
Yeah, T. White, Old Library.
He's got a treat in store for him.
Fans, as we say, it's just going to be a great hour with lots of action, just unstoppable action.
And
by the
here
way,
comes...
right, I was going to say, I'd like to get the Briscoes.
Yes, it would be a pleasure. I'm sure it would be a pleasure for them to meet me, too.
Let's see if we can get the Briscoes over right now. Long time.
Let me
Jerry
catch
Briscoe,
up on
welcome
these.
back. Thank you very much. Jack Briscoe, good to see you, fellas.
℃𝕚𝕥𝕖 in the
Delighted to
book.
have you back.
Well, it's great to be back in the Mid-Atlantic
What do we have?
area, Bob. As you know,
Oh, it's the
we campaigned here,
Briscoes.
a few years back, and it's very, very successful. And we hope to
to do the same here.
Jerry
we
and
know there's,
Jack.
just tons of talent here. Young man standing right behind you, Roddy Piper, very outstanding wrestler. I think he's best suited for commentating, but there's a lot of great wrestlers.
Well, you know, since as you bring that up, that commentating, amongst other things, is one of my fortes, I'd like to just, 2 world champions you're talking about here. There's a lot of wrestling knowledge right here with these 2 young gentlemen, and I was just wondering a question. Most people, for instance, when they decide to fight me, that they're afraid of me before they get in the ring because they know what I can do. And I wonder with you 2 gentlemen and you, Jack, if you're afraid of somebody, like if you're afraid of me, how do you handle that?
You want to see below tracksuits come back?
I've never felt fear in my life, Mr. Piper, so I wouldn't know how to fear you. And furthermore, due to the background and the training that I've had, I've always been taught to go on the offensive. So if you're interested in it, I'm willing.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to insult you now, not at all, because I realize that you're great wrestlers. And
Pete Kenny introducing Laura Brock.
To my standards. No, don't get me wrong. When I say not quite up to my standards, I mean that I am progressed so much and have so many people training me. I wonder with yourselves and training each other, being brothers, isn't one kind of leaning towards the other? It kind of takes away. Maybe you're leaning on each other where I don't have to lean on anybody.
No, it doesn't take away from anything. Matter of fact, it sharpens up every move, every counter move that you might want to go into. And Gerald being the world champion, myself being the world champion, actually, we've always thought that we were in a caliber, close to yours at least.
Oh, well, then you're thinking right. Yeah, you're thinking right. Yeah.
Fellas, it's got to be World Tag Team Championships on your mind. That's what it's got to be.
Well, that's right, Bob. And we feel like, that there's a million tag teams around. The Andersons, they had, along with Stan Hansen, Sergeant Slaughter and his gang, Austin Idol and all of his partners. But being brothers is one thing in a tag team combination that's very, very important. There's no egos involved, along with Jack and myself. We know that when we're if we get in trouble, we know that we can turn around. There's a partner behind us to tag to, and he's going to come in and give full effort, and there isn't any problem about who's going to do this or who's going to do that. We both go out there with the same attitude, and that is to win the matches.
All right, fellas, I tell you again, we want to welcome you. I know I speak for all of the fans. Good luck to you, and we look forward to seeing you a little later in the program.
Thank you very much.
Jack and Jerry Briscoe, good to have you, Jack, Jerry. Fans, we'll be back. We'll have action right here, right after we take this time out. All right, fans.
Oh, look at Austin Idol.
Going through the ropes. Austin
That's a
Idol.
look.
His opponent across the ring, Vinny Valentino and Rebel, and we're ready now with action. And Roddy Piper, Idol is still standing there with that robe on.
Well, you see, that's just a psyching out tactic. Now, what he's doing is he's making this young man here wait. He's going to wait until Austin Idol is ready. What he's doing is establishing who is the boss in the ring. Now, that's very smart for a wrestling match, isn't it? Then, automatically, there's a subconscious thing when this Vinny Valentino's mind is going to be, by the time Austin's ready, it's when Austin's ready, not anybody else. And that's very smart wrestling.
Well, Austin Idol for the past several weeks has been sort of psyching everybody out. He's been around ringside during those weeks with a camera, taking film and filming the various wrestlers. I think really trying to.
It's been filming all the wrestlers.
He says he's going to study them. He's going to be able to pick up their weaknesses and points that
you see, that's
really going to make him unbeatable. Right?
Yes, and you know what? And that's what's great. Look at him here now. And you got to admit, when he takes it off, take a look at the biceps, man. Take a look at triceps, latissimus dorsai. There is a tremendous athlete. And you know what he's doing is shows how far professional wrestling has come. That's why it's the greatest sport in the world, because we don't have people that are just going like an old rugby players, same play after play. We got people that are individuals and progressing. And Austin Idol here.
Well, I think Billy Gunn was a fan of Austin Idol, maybe.
In against an
So I'm writing down the Pete picks.
Talk about a body. This Valentino's got a body on him.
Oh, and he's such
Now
a
up to
tough
date.
kid, and Austin is risking so much in wrestling this young man on national TV. If this fella could spur one out here right now, it would put him in a rating that would boost his income
Do you
20,000.
think this fella's going to be able to spur one out?
Idol with Valentino down on the mat and Valentino twisting and turning, trying to get out. And we mentioned you're going to be seeing an outstanding array of wrestlers during this upcoming hour. Plus, we're going to have a tape of a little incident with Sergeant Slaughter and Ric Flair that we're going to be showing you a little later in the program. That
What
you don't
an
want to miss.
enlightening tape that is, too.
Oh, good shot. Got that arm up, blocks that right hand.
Beautiful. These young fellas that they have here are the stars of future wrestling, and they're not going to take nothing from nobody. They're digging in so hard. Well, the only person they wouldn't fight is me because I'm bringing into their career. But these guys are so aggressive that you're really taking a chance every time you get in the ring here on TV. After all, it goes so many places, so many people are watching. Nice hip toss.
Another hip toss. That's right by Idol.
And when I said $20,000, that's going to boost his career by a year if he could beat Austin just right now. This young fella could get a partner. In one night, he could boost his income $25,000 in one tag team tournament. Look at that reversal. Oh, pure muscle.
He muscled Austin Idol to the mat. You're right, Roddy Piper, though, $25,000 each city where the tournament is being held for the Tag Team Championship.
$25,000 to Leroy, that's a new Cadillac. To some people, that's grub for a year. That's all kinds of stuff.
Idol now ripping at the mouth of Valentino.
Oh, vicious.
What would you do if you won $25,000 in a tag team tournament?
Like that, you know, the first thing that does is that brings tears to the eyes. Like getting, oh, what a right. Like getting hit in the nose, tears in the eyes, blurs the vision. A brilliant wrestling tactic.
Piper, earlier I heard Austin Idol say that when he got into the ring, he was really going to show the folks something, that he felt like in the past weeks he had not been on
in this studio 16-bit, you can't do very much from a distance. It's such a small. Yeah, buy a house, spend on cowboy boots. Yeah.
It is truly a privilege to see someone of his caliber. Of course, I don't wrestle on TV because I don't know.
Oh, tremendous slam.
Invest in Bitcoin. For 2 tickets to WrestleMania.
Absolutely, both feet
2 years in advance.
A little dangerous. Look at the strength now in Austin Idol. Now we're talking Vinny Valentino bench pressing 400 pounds, 405.
Yeah, it should be. It should be pretty cheap.
Biceps, isn't he?
Full control. That's a true sign of a pro. Takes his time, bold, and calculated. You must be
Hello,
to
Alex
be a
Kids.
good wrestler.
Again, working on the back
Alright, just watching some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. We've been learning about Northern Ireland. We saw Rosanna's match from the weekend. Very good.
That's why you're a great commentator. You know exactly what they're doing. Again,
Oh, atomic drop.
Atomic drop, too.
Basic bottom of the spine area. Look at him, he's yelling. Get up! Get up! You hear him yelling, get up. Can you imagine what that feels like when you're down on that? You folks, have you ever been in a fight back at school? Do you remember when you were down on the ground? Imagine somebody yelling at you to get up. How humiliating.
Well, and as
The
Valentino
flags of the world.
ran into a couple of hard right hands from Austin Idol. Now Valentino going to fight his way right out of the corner. Good forearm blow.
Oh, look at him. Come on, Valentino. You see, you notice the wrestlers...
No, it isn't Harry Turnips. That is, it's Austin Idol. And Vinny Valentino, but it's Austin Idol that I guess does look a bit like Dan Spivey.
Hey. Look at that. You see that? People thought he was being a coward. Ring post. He was being smart, Idol was.
Oh, into the post. I love the big TV as a monitor.
Well, after that leg.
I don't know whether Valentino can get up on that leg.
Yeah, I can see what you mean, Harry.
He's trying.
He's gonna go.
See, the thing is, Mr. Connell, he could take a lesson from me.
I should like it. No, I'll tell you. I'm gonna pin your message. I'm gonna pin your message. Do you think it's? I don't know if you were here earlier, but I went downstairs. I've got mine on as well. Just I went downstairs and forgot I was. Oh, this is over. And my dad asked me, "Is that cool?" And then I said, "Not really." And then he said, "Well, what did he say?" He said it's very witty. It's very witty, he said.
Finishing touches on Vinny Valentino.
It's an interesting way of putting on the figure four, stepping over like that.
All right, and here with us at ringside right now, Jake Roberts. Jake?
Thank you,
I see
Chaz.
a piece of film here that I think shows you just what kind of man Sergeant Slaughter
I
is.
did say
The kind
not
of man
really,
who
yeah.
jumped two guys
when they've wrestled for 30, 35 minutes, had a grueling contest. They were both worn down.
That should work.
And
Oh,
he
it does
says he
work.
came
Good.
back in there and did that because he was shown disrespect. Well, I think you've shown a lot of disrespect in doing what you've done. That's taking you and your 2 recruits in there and jumping Ricky Steamboat. And if it had not been for Ric Flair coming back, he just wrestled Ricky Steamboat for that World Championship. So it took a lot for him to turn around and come back and help him. But he did. And when he did, well, I tell you, I think it'd be better if we showed the film and we just talked over it.
Yeah, Phantom on the stage. Oh, we did see this last week,
Okay,
didn't
you
we?
see Flair is out on the floor. He just won the match. The Slaughter's already in the ring on Steamboat,
Right,
pounding
he's-
away. Flair is getting his title back here. I don't think he really
All right,
realized.
now here comes
look,
one of the both of the privates.
both of the privates are on top of him. Look at
Both
just
of the
hammering away at
privates are on
Steamboat.
top of him.
Flair comes back in here. He's going to help the man.
Yeah, I
He's
like
trying to get
seeing
him
young
off. He slams
Jake.
one out of the way. Now you see, he's just trying to get rid of him. He's not trying to punish anybody. He's just trying to get him off of Steamboat. And right here it is. I want you to watch this next few minutes. I think it shows you just what kind of cruel and devious guy.
Now Flair is
kicking.
doing about anything he can to try to get Slaughter away as he's
Now
really
they
beginning.
kick Steamboat out of the ring, and they're going to punish the world champion.
All 3 of them on the world
It doesn't
championship.
take much of a man to do that. You see Slaughter digging there. He gets a belt out. Now he's choking Flair with it. I don't know how this can go on. I really don't. It's going to have to be stopped. Slaughter's going to have to be stopped, and his recruits are going to have to be stopped. As you can see here, he's waiting. Look at him.
He's hitting him in
right
the head
across
with
the
that belt.
face and
Yeah.
head. I was there that night, and I seen it from a long ways off, and by the time we got there, the guys had already got out of there. You can see Ricky Steamboat here. They've got Flair down. They've done their work on him. He's down, and he's out. He is out. When we went out there, he was out on his feet. He did not move.
Well, it's all 3 of them, 3 against 1 at this point too.
There's no odds here. You can see what's happening. They've got belts, they've got this, they got that.
Here
And
comes
thank
Steamboat
goodness
back
Steamboat
down with
come
a
back
chair.
with the chair, and he's going to clean a little house here. And I'm telling you something, Slaughter.
No.
This is going to stop, or you're going to have guys like Steamboat.
I've got to know this. Someone before has claimed, and I think they're right, that Sergeant Slaughter did start his career as a sort of pretty boy style wrestler in the 70s. But he must have had hair then, right?
Stop all these shenanigans, but not until we stand up and go against the man and take it to him. You can see here, Flair is out. He is completely out. He had a large laceration across his forehead. He was bleeding quite badly, and Ricky Steamboat scooped him up,
Yeah,
put him on
gorgeous
top of
side.
his shoulders, and carried him back to that dressing room. I'm
Gorgeous
telling you,
bob
after imagine
side.
what they'd been through. That right there shows you what 2 friends can do when they stick together. And thank God they stuck together in this situation. If not, Flair might not be wrestling today, and Steamboat might be finished as far as that goes, too.
That's right. No telling how far they would have gone, Jake.
I don't think there is a point where Slaughter will stop. You can see here, we're all looking over him. We're trying to see if we can get him awake, get him out of there.
Yeah,
find
it's
out
odd
exactly
how
what's wrong with
Slaughter
him, 'cause
does
lots of times
clearly
when you
look
move a
younger,
man
but
when he's
also
hurt,
looks exactly the
that's
same
what
as he does when he's older.
Finish a guy off right
And
there.
here is, this is what you talked about earlier. There's
Back,
Steamboat
just like a
carrying
brother,
him out. That's
just
right.
like a brother. It done my heart, and I'm sure the fans' heart, a lot of good to see that, because these 2 guys have been too close for too long for to let anything separate them, And the NWA Championship, sure, that's a goal that everybody would like to achieve. They had their match, and it was a great match. And Steamboat has nothing to be ashamed of. I tell you, he took it to Flair, and it was just one of those situations where Flair got the quick win. And then Slaughter, you pull in your things, it's going to come to a head, and it's going to come to a head soon.
Fans, we'll be back. We'll have more action here right after we take time out for this message.
Okay. Oh, new match. Who's this?
All right, fans, the bell in action right now as David Patterson goes against Rick Bigfield in a single match. Patterson.
David Patterson. I think we did see him last. Yeah, thanks Dave's Auto Parts. It is a shame we don't get the adverts.
Earlier in the program, you heard Roddy Piper.
And we'll try and find some that have got
What a
adverts here.
revealing piece of film and tape that was going to be with Sergeant Slaughter.
At some point, Big Papa, I'd like to watch some of the other
But I
territories.
think in the exact opposite vein of which Roddy Piper
Although,
had
you know,
intended it to be. And thought it would be. I think it revealed a
there's
lot
still quite a lot of this one to
Slaughter,
watch.
about his 2 men.
Yeah, the problem with Memphis is a lot of the tapes are missing.
This is a fast-paced bout in the ring right now with Patterson and Benfield. And don't forget, a little later on, you're going to see...
I think Mid-South will be good, because that's supposed to be... A lot of people would say that was the best of the territories.
Plus, we're going to see those two privates of Sergeant Slaughter's in action in the ring also. And Don Kernodle and Jim Nelson, Private Kernodle and Private Nelson.
Probably be good to watch some World Class at some point.
But I think in a different light from what you had thought it was going to be. Because I think it really showed Sergeant Slaughter and his fellows in the...
But I don't want to do too much at the same time, you know?
It showed that Sergeant Slaughter...
I want people to be able to at least have a fighting chance of following while we're watching.
That's exactly what
The refs are great.
Two great wrestlers in there, the world's heavyweight champion.
No, the refs seem to have something. We see a new ref look every episode, and we've watched quite a few episodes.
Sergeant Slaughter come in there by himself and just
by himself.
Only thing the
That might be a young Dave Hebner referee.
That's all they were doing.
I saw a lot of evil spirits in that ring in the form of Private Kernodle and Private Nelson. I tell you, we got action in this match right here.
Oh, I don't think it is actually. I think it just looks like. Oh, monkey flip, nice. Well, maybe it is.
Now here's an example. Some young fellas coming up, they're getting so finely honed because.
This is 1982, yeah. Yeah, the best outfit, in my opinion, is the all red jumpsuit with the flared trousers.
Oh, what a move! Right into the face.
Yeah, I think I found some of it.
Old
Nice, very nice.
He's got that leg hooked. He ought to pin him right here.
Oh, that was nice. Russian leg sweep into the pin.
There by David Patterson, and he showed us a couple of excellent moves there at the end of that match, Roddy Piper.
Yes, very good move. David Patterson, a strong comer here. Took advantage of a good hold here. Great finding the leg, coming back.
Let's ignore that Roddy Piper just called him a strong comer. We don't need to know what that would be. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's a lot of good looks, Alex Cait.
Fans, let me remind you that
this guy also great look.
One of the very attractive bumper stickers, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling bumper stickers.
I forgot about the bumper stickers.
If you will send to the address you see on your screen right now a stamped self-addressed envelope. A stamped self-addressed envelope. Put it in another envelope and send to Mid-Atlantic Bumper Sticker, 421 Briarbin Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28209. You'll receive one of these very beautiful and very attractive Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling bumper stickers. So send to the address you see on your screen right now and right away. Let's call in some of the exciting wrestlers that you will be seeing.
Well, let's call in the most exciting wrestler you've ever seen. Number one, who
oh,
are the people
Austin. Oh, great look,
Austin. Answer the
Austin.
question. Who are the people begging for in Ann Arbor? Who do the people want to see in Ann Arbor? Is it Jack Briscoe, former world champion? Is it Roddy Piper, Mid-Atlantic champion? Is it Bob Slaughter, U.S. heavyweight champion? Is it Rick Steamboat, Jimmy Bay, and Jay Youngblood? The list is endless, Jack.
Probably not. Imagine if they... There's one cupboard that's got all the blood in, and then there's another cupboard next to it that's just full of undelivered bumper stickers.
It's right here. 242 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, the greatest athlete of all time, yours truly, Austin Idol. And believe me, when I come to Ann Arbor, it makes no difference who it is. Whether it is Briscoe, whether it is Piper, whether it is Anderson, whether it is Bruno Sammartino, Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, I don't care who it is, Jack. When you see the name Austin Idol on the marquee outside of that Coliseum, you can be assured of one thing. You're going to see the greatest of all time right here. Woo! Hot and nasty.
The TV champion,
Hot and
none other
nasty.
than Ivan Koloff.
This is right, whether the people like it or not. I am the TV champion, and I'm keeping my belt. You know, I don't mind putting my title up against guys
Yeah,
like
that'd be good.
Youngblood, this Ricky Steamboat, Jake Roberts, these Mulligans, Mike George, this Pork Chop Cash. I don't care, because I know what these guys are capable of. I know that they are wrestlers, great wrestlers. But this Valiant, he is crazy in the head. He's liable to do anything. He goes in the ring with the idea that he's going to win at any cost. And I don't care what the promoters say. He's not getting a title shot.
Is with us right here ringside, of course, Ray Stevens. And
look.
Ray, fella been out here working with me earlier.
Look at the
during
width
the
of those
program, Roddy
shoulders.
Piper, and I think you may have a few words to say about Roddy Piper.
Well, Roddy Piper is a very, very tough wrestler, a great wrestler, and I think he does a good job in whatever he does. I mean, let's give the devil his dues, and you can't take anything away from him. But, you know, I want to tell you something about the Boogie
I've
Woogie
become
man,
a
Jimmy
big
Valiant,
fan
brother. I'll
of
tell you what, he
Ray
impressed
Stevens
me.
from watching
He's
his
got
back.
a lot of guts, and he isn't
I
afraid
like
of
how he
anything.
looks. I like
Ole
how he
Anderson,
sounds.
Stan Hansen, Gene Anderson, especially Ole, is famous for going around sticking his nose in other people's business, intimidating people. There again, you got to give him credit because he isn't afraid of anything, and he'll jump into anything. Well, this Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie man, brother, showed Ole Anderson, the Russian Bear, and a whole bunch of them that he's not scared of anything either. He come out and jumped right in the middle of the beehive, brother, and he started scattering bees when he jumped in there.
Hey, we got a tape of that. I think it'd be great to see that.
Tag team champion, the Lariat from Texas, gentlemen. It's such a pleasure to have
Oh, I
you
like
here.
Stan Hansen's
Roddy,
shirt
it's
here.
great to be able to be with you here because this is a chance that we have to be able to talk to somebody who thinks like we do, who understands what it's like to be a great wrestler, who understands what it's like to be a champion. They took those belts away from me and Gene, and they put them up in these tournaments all over, give $25,000 in cities all over the world. I knew that I had to get myself a partner. I knew I had to get a good partner. I knew I had to get a good partner, and I got a good partner, but I knew it was a good time.
Wait a second, this is the...
Wait a minute, Carl! Wait a minute! Whoa, let's see how Boogie Man feels good today! How about you boys? You boys don't look like
Yeah.
This is our interview time, I'll tell you something.
It must be roughly when the original music was as well, 𝕃𝕚𝕥𝕖. It must just be replacing it.
I'll get in there, but my rib's sore. Look out! Italian's gone nuts! Italian's go off! Italian's gone completely nuts!
It's gone completely nuts.
Koloff ain't gonna take that from Italian! Look at him!
Stan Hansen, Ole Anderson, Ivan Koloff, he's taking on everybody. Roddy Piper, crazy.
What is going on with the trousers?
Not them!
Ray Stevens is in the ring. Blackjack Mulligan Jr. is in the ring. Roddy Piper took off, and I don't know where Piper's going.
They're almost like they're going to be dungarees.
What do you think, Ole Anderson,
Oh,
Big Stan
good.
Hansen, the Russian Bear, that whole gang is thinking right now?
You got that right, Raymond. I want to tell you something. Ivan Koloff, Ole Anderson, and Stan Hansen. Anytime, anywhere, baby. The people and the boogeyman, we're ready.
Looking great in rare form for Boogie Woogie man.
All right,
It's
fans,
got
we'll
Purple
be back.
Heart
We'll have
written on his
more
bum.
right after we take time out for this minute. Here's the Russian Bear.
Yes, brilliant. You have to call up. I know what you want. You want the TV belt. You come and attack Koloff from behind when I'm in the ring.
Yeah, just a bit of Billy Connolly about him, yeah.
Let's see you. Come out here now. Any place. I don't care what arena, what kind of match. You just sign the match.
That's fine.
With Koloff. You try to embarrass me. I'll show you what kind of match Koloff is made of. I'll wrap this chain around your head. I'll finish you off.
Or Bill's doing some good reaction faces there.
And get away with it.
Austin Idol. Austin, in that match, looked like you was trying to show somebody
Well, I can
something.
certainly understand how Koloff feels. And this Jimmy Valiant is trying to make a big name by using a lot of people. I don't see him getting in my way, and if he does, Jackson, I'm going to send him right to the promised land with this big right hand. But the main thing is, all the fan letters,
Oh, good to rhyme Promised Land with right hands.
who have said, please, we don't care what you have to pay. We want to see Austin Idol. We want to see him wrestle on TV. We want to see this pretty face again. We want to see this sexy body again. We want to see this slim, trim, sensuous waistline again. We want to see the Las Vegas leg lock. We want to see the pretty gold jewelry. We want to see the
I didn't realise he called it the Las Vegas leg lock.
and
That's good.
exactly what I've given to him out of the kindness of my heart. Am I right, Slaughter? You know, I have a big match coming up with Jerry Briscoe, and I hope he was watching what I did. Not only the Steamboat, but the Ric Flair. I know you're going to be a little bit more scared, because when I get done with you, Briscoe, I'm going to put the Cobra Clutch on you, and you'll wish you never heard the name Sergeant Slaughter. They all say I teamed up on those two guys. That it was all just the privates and myself. Well, if it's 2 or if it's 10,000, Marines are one. They're one. They wrestle together, we fight together, and we're one. You better be ready for still, because I am.
All right, fans, that's it here at ringside. Let's go to the ring now.
Can you use that to get away with interference in the match?
Tag team match.
You can actually, all the Marines were just one.
10-minute time limit. And our opponents, first from from Oklahoma.
There we go. It's the
Jack
Briscoe
and
brothers.
Jerry Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers. Jack Briscoe at 230 pounds. Jerry Briscoe at 235. Across the ring now, their opponents.
I guess one of the best tag teams of the 70s.
245 pounds, Bill White. His partner
Bill
from
White.
Tennessee, Big Mike Miller, 250 pounds. One fall, 10-minute time limit, and we'll be ready right after we take this brief time out.
Okay, are we going to get the effects? No, we're
All
not.
right, fans of Bell, we're ready now with tag team action. Two brothers, a brother combination. Both of them have been world champions. Jack and Jerry Briscoe, as Jack Briscoe is in. We started against Mike Miller, Roddy Piper. We talk about our tag team tournament, our world tag team tournament for the world title, bringing out the very best. And here are two of them.
Absolutely.
Two that have got to be considered among the favorites, Jack and Jerry Briscoe.
Absolutely, but I'd like to just point out, sir, that just a little something here. I will show you the progression that I have here because two world champions, but I'll just pick out the mistakes here to show you I know what I'm talking about, just so the audience can see what I mean, because I'm sure it's over their head.
All right.
I feel like Jerry is certain. Oh, got tangled up in the Canadian flag there.
Right now, working the arms, smart thinking. Now,
Really shows how small this studio is.
Briscoe still with an arm.
I think Jerry Briscoe is most famous to a lot of people for being Vince McMahon's stooge.
Competitor is Bill White.
Yes,
And you do see him in the WWF breaking up fights and stuff, don't you, in the 90s?
He should never have hung around the corner. He should never have allowed himself to get on this 50% side of the ring.
But I assume he was very good in his own right.
He kicks out right there to count of one, makes a quick tag.
Now, you must notice something else, too. These gentlemen here are tremendous wrestlers, and this proof of the pudding right here is muscles don't mean anything. Good go behind. Miller trying to sit out. Briscoe riding him well. Now,
Miller made the corner, though, to make the tag to Bill White.
Oh, were they
Let's see what White
CO?
does.
Now, what I was pointing
Yeah,
out
that's how you separate the two Briscoe brother tag teams.
idol that has not only muscles but wrestling knowledge. Is
That was
different.
nice.
But these fellas here aren't bodybuilders, but they're tremendous wrestlers with agility. So proof of the pudding is pushing weights don't mean it all. You got to know how to wrestle.
That's right.
Absolutely. Just like the Giant Baba. I heard he's coming. Giant Baba. I mean, there's a big guy that knows how to wrestle. Just too big. That's why he couldn't beat me. Just a little too
Yeah,
big.
just swap between them. I think it's probably fine.
Another mistake being made here.
Attacking Jerry Briscoe from behind, and again, there is Austin Idol fans. You see him in the center of your screen.
I'm not that pedantic, let's play. I'm quite. It's one of my hallmarks, I think, as a strip. I'm quite relaxed about things. Briscoes, I think that's different.
And took a little punishment. Consequently, wearing one opponent down, risking his own.
This is Jack Briscoe now.
Then give the tag to Jack.
He's the slightly bigger of the two.
Another selfish tag.
It sure looks like it's paying off for the Briscoes.
Paying off. It's selfish. It's selfish.
Just look what they're doing to Mike Miller all of this
Look
time.
what they're doing to Mike. You see, they couldn't do that to me because I know a little more than Mike Miller. I know a little more than everybody, and these fellas here couldn't do that to me. However, I don't want to be too biased.
Here comes Bill White in. I can say one thing. I guarantee you Austin Idol's going to get an eye full on that film.
I'm not going to have a big
film with the
bump.
Briscoes.
Oh, Idol's being very smart here. Look at that, going for the fist, holding him by the hair. Referee should have broken. Now he's sticking with the leg. Now look at him. Instead of working on him, instead of staying in there
Brings
and
him
using
right over
his
for the
wind,
tag.
saving Jackson, he tags. Another mistake. Oh, I could do so much if I was there.
No mistakes, Piper. That's
Those
just
are
good.
mistakes.
That's
You
just
see,
good tag team
That
wrestling.
is not. You don't know. I do.
Had Miller's shoulders down for the count of two.
What's Roddy trying to argue that tagging is bad in a tag match?
More exciting news. In 2 weeks, I shall be crowned the best wrestler of 1981. They will announce it in 2 weeks. So if you have any
You're
more,
already declaring yourself the winner?
well, they're not, but I am because I know that the people. They've got another week to send cards and letters in. Look at this. Look at this. Jerry Briscoe working very hard. Now, Jackson, another error.
IDKID. Oh, you don't know, I do.
While they're going for the leg, while they're sticking with the leg.
Fans,
Well,
what
that's
Roddy
good.
Piper
He's got a
was
point.
alluding to just a moment ago was the fact that you've still got time to get your votes in for the wrestler that contributed the most to wrestling during 1981.
Well-
Roddy Piper says he's going to win that.
Well, I don't think they should bother sending in their cards. And they've got only a week left. And
and don't bother sending them in because I believe right now I am the official leader, and that's the
Oh,
way we'll
Austin
stay
Idol was opening his
with the
camera.
cards and letters in because they'll be voting.
He's going
I
to
mean,
be so
again,
gutted when he finds
Jack
out they've
Briscoe
been
in there. Now,
filming these
sticking with
anyway.
the leg, that's one thing they are doing right. See, now,
Because you
Miller's
watched them when they came on TV.
Miller's not taking full advantage of the ring. That's why I could do so much more.
Right out in the center of the ring. He doesn't have anywhere to go.
Oh, yes, you always got a way to go. Always got a way to go because you make your way, Mr. Cox.
Look at Jack Briscoe just taking that ankle and that toe and really putting the pressure now to that toe hold.
Get me wrong.
I haven't looked at my pound, no.
Man, these guys are finally home.
No, I'm always,
talking about against
oh, that's nice. That's nice, stepping into the pit. Oh, what?
Jerry Briscoe just shook him right off.
What happened?
Sticking with that leg. Miller having trouble walking.
What happened?
Nice drop.
What happened to the other guy?
But I'm talking about against me. I should look.
Bill White. White was up on the top rope.
Why did...
White was up on the top rope. And Jerry Briscoe just shook him right off.
Sticking with that leg.
Was he like shaking the ropes or something from the other side of the ring?
Nice drop kick.
Quick tag and a quick switch.
They missed on that tag. That referee allowed that. I would have caught that.
Oh, there's the leg lock.
Well, for the leg lock.
Oh, great tackle from Jerry for the stop the save.
The referee says ring the bell. Jerry Briscoe and Bill White are going at it in the corner. Mike Miller from that leg lock had to submit as Jack Briscoe had it on.
I don't understand what happened. Okay, let's take one more look at this and just try and work out what happens. Right, so he's fallen off there. Okay, we really don't have much to go on here. So, right, so as far as we know, he's on the top rope here. Is he shaking the ropes? Is that what's happening? No, although that was against the Briscoes. Alex Kidd. Yeah, he's shaking the ropes, right? He's shaking the ropes.
Jerry Briscoe just shook him right off.
Nice drop kick. Would have caught that.
Quick tag.
They couldn't have done that to me. They couldn't have done that to me.
The referee says ring the bell. Jerry Briscoe and Bill White are going at it in the corner. Mike Miller from that leg lock had to submit as Jack Briscoe had it on him. No way he was going to get out of that, Roddy.
They had horseshoes under each arm. They couldn't have done that to me.
All right, fans, watch it right here. You see Miller with that pained expression on his face, quickly into the ring now.
They might
Jack
do.
Briscoe.
I know the counter for this. Now, Mike Miller obviously didn't. I know the counter. However, I'm not taking anything away from them. They're a great tag team.
There it is, fans. Your winners, Jack and Jerry Briscoe.
Fans, so many times,
Oh, good.
fans ask us for a souvenir of Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Here in my hand, you see what we call a bumper sticker, a Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling bumper sticker. You can have one of these at no cost, except all we ask you to do is send a stamped, self-addressed envelope.
That's what we call
to
a bumper sticker.
Bumper sticker, 421 Briar Bend Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28.
How long do you think it took to explain the concept of a bumper sticker to this guy?
To Mid-Atlantic bumper sticker.
I still don't think it's quite gone in.
Briar Bend Drive, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28209. And in the mail very soon, you'll be receiving one of these very attractive Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling bumper stickers. I'd like to call in now a couple of the outstanding wrestlers, none other than Blackjack Mulligan Jr. and Jack Briscoe.
I tell you what,
Oh, good terracotta jacket on Jack. Look at that shirt.
Jack is chasing that title right now, and I guess that's the main reason that he's in this area. Just if it happens to be up in Michigan, where he's going to be fighting for that title, I tell you what, I'd like to be right there by his side, watching him go for that title.
Well, it's been quite a while since I've wrestled in Michigan, and of course, I'm looking forward to going back to it, and all of the great talent, of course, is gathered around here, and of course, all the champions, such as Roddy Piper, Sergeant Slaughter, and of course, the world champion, Ric Flair, and that's what we're all in this game for, is to be a champion, and I'm going to be looking for any of those champions.
It's a very melodic voice. It's not a good one for Wrestling Pro. Yeah, exactly.
We're coming up into this area.
Very basic.
Jack, too, I'm going to say when we do come up there, that it is going to be the very best in wrestling, and that we always have the very top talent. And Jack and myself, the Pipers, Ivan Koloff, Ole Anderson, Gene Anderson, the Ninja, all of them. You look forward to them because when we come up there, we come up there for one thing. We come up there for the wrestling, for the best wrestling that there is. So we look for you there. Jack, closing word for you.
Well, I'll just be looking forward to seeing all the fans of Michigan when we'll be there soon. And looking forward to seeing everyone.
Good voice for reading bedtime stories, yeah.
All right, fans, right here back at
Oh,
ringside, and we're going to see the two privates of Sergeant Slaughter, Jim Nelson and Don Kernodle in tag team action right here against Ron Ritchie and Tony Anthony.
Ron Ritchie and Tony Anthony. Remember Tony Anthony? Still wrestling in 1997 as T.L. Hopper, the wrestling plumber.
Jim Nelson and Don Kernodle, they have won one of the tournaments in one of the cities in Fayetteville, North Carolina, I believe.
It shows the greatness of Sergeant Slaughter. They have won the tournament in Fayetteville, in Greensboro. It's so exciting. In Greensboro, Stan Hansen and Ole Anderson are the winners. In Charlotte, right here in the Queen City, it was who? The Briscoes.
That's right.
But
Jack and Jerry Briscoe.
now we're starting to see a pattern here. We're starting to see
Good cross body.
beautiful. Now we're starting to see a pattern because I want a point of interest here. Also, Stan Hansen and Ole Anderson were the winners of the tournament in Atlanta. Now that's two tournaments for them.
Right.
Now we're starting to see who's been trained the finest. It's really getting exciting now. It's really starting to come in. And look at these young gentlemen here. Right there in Fayetteville. Look at them. They're your champions. Aren't they good?
And I tell you, that may have surprised a lot of people, but not us, because having been taught and having been trained by Sergeant Slaughter, Roddy Piper, you had said all along, watch out for these young guys, because they have really been trained and honed just right.
Yes, of course they have. Sergeant Slaughter is a tremendous, not only wrestler, but trainer, and he's got them finally honed because he's got them thinking like he thinks, which is tremendous. Incidentally, Jack Briscoe should start thinking a little bit if he's going to play with Sergeant Slaughter.
Do you mean in 1997 or in 2025?
This tournament is getting so exciting now because this is the first time we're actually starting to see which team is winning more. Now that's
A few people are still involved in wrestling. I don't know if we've seen anyone who's had a match in 2025.
There you go. Winners of two of the tournaments. Kernodle with that knee right down across that toes of Anthony and drives that hit.
And it would be a stretch, wouldn't it? Because it's a long time ago.
And they really worked the double team to their advantage.
And look at the tenacious. Now that referee went 1, 2, 3, 4. You're allowed 5. That was strictly legal.
It will be interesting, won't it? It will be interesting to see who the first person is. Has Abdullah the Butcher had a... No, Abdullah the Butcher's not still wrestling, is he?
Doesn't want him to make a tag at this point.
No, and it shows you, though, how these tag teams starting to work. Look at Richie. Richie cheering on.
It would be interesting to see if we keep watching them when we do hit someone who's still wrestling. Although, depending on how fast we watch them, real time will also be moving forward, won't it?
Richie flooring Nelson. Here's Kernodle, and he runs right into a big right hand.
Look at that, Richie. Go after him, Richie.
Ric Flair, of course, had a match.
Oh,
Did he?
What do you mean beautiful? It was devastating.
You see, the Sarge has got him. The Sarge has got him to think while you're getting hurt, to think while you're in action. That's a sure sign of improvement right there. So
I don't see how Richie can stand after running into that knee and then that
Ricky Steamboat did a brief angle last year at AEW where he was briefly promoted for a match, although it was a switch. He didn't actually wrestle the match.
And the private Nelson and Kernodle, these are great athletes.
But that was like being hit by a truck when he came flying into that corner.
It's a credit to Richie. Look at the fight he's coming. Here on Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, they only bring the best of wrestlers here because you got to be the best to make it on this particular NWA Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling.
Richie high to the air with that atomic drop.
Now look at the beautiful wrestling. Oh!
And Richie kicked out.
Exactly, Chris. I think that is a possibility.
And Kernodle now backs away and says, no.
Oh, he's working so hard.
And we saw Mike Jackson, but that was in '88, I think, rather than these ones. Oh, that was nice.
Elbow smash to the back of the head as Anthony was ready to flip him high to the air with a backflip.
Have you ever seen two teams
like to
take it
drove him
more?
into the mat with that elbow.
Unbelievable. Look at this teamwork. Now 1,001, 1,002. Look at that. That's
You
2
call
seconds.
it teamwork, and I call it double teaming. That's exactly what they were doing. They double teaming.
As long as it works, you can call
I know Austin Idol's still involved in the bad NWA. He's not actually had a match though, has he?
Sergeant Slaughter's really been working with these fellas.
And now Nelson works him back toward his corner. Anthony up.
Oh, tagged him.
But Canole is right there.
Did you see that now? Pointed out, point by point. Not only did he make the tag, but he held onto the leg at the same time, giving his partner a chance.
One of the performers tonight won WWE Gold in the 2020s. Oh, he did, yeah, he did. I don't think that counts, though. I don't think that counts.
Oh, all right, Ron Ritchie now starting to cheer on Tony Anthony.
So they count as a match.
You're talking tag teams, you're talking a team in football, baseball, you got to be yelling to your partners, you got to be giving them encouragement. That's just what Ritchie has done. I can't believe how much the wrestling is improving more and more with this tournament. It's really sparked an interest in pro wrestling.
Anthony with a couple of elbows to the midsection and a forearm. Here comes Nelson off of the rope. And again that elbow to the back of the head. Twice now Anthony's been caught with that.
Yeah, well, he won't get caught a third time because I don't think he's going to get a chance to. He's hurt bad. Nice cut.
Canole just plants those big feet right in the face of Anthony.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being dumb. You don't fool me once, you're a fool. Fool me twice, I'm a fool.
Oh, back elbow.
Look at the tag work. Isn't it tremendous?
Here's Nelson holding him up.
1,001.
For Canole.
Oh.
There you go.
Off of that top rope with
Look,
a clothesline.
leg, hand, leg.
No way he's going to get up to
Leg, hand, leg.
A count of 3. I think they were really vicious in that match too, Piper.
Fayetteville champions, right?
I like kick him and then run away.
Absolutely, and it really shows the teamwork that Sergeant Slaughter here has induced with these fellas. Look at that. Now you're talking 1,001, 1,002, 1,003. Look at that beautiful, not only that, but when he covers him, he crosses both legs. Takes care of Sergeant Slaughter. He's doing a tremendous job with these young fellas.
All right, Private Canole.
I'll tell you something right now, Colonel. We're sick and tired of all this crying about Jake Roberts. We're sick and tired of crying. We got a motto in Slaughter's Corps. If they put us our tights on and they get in our way, they must pay, right? That's it. There's only 2 good men, and you're looking at 2 of them, Private Nelson and Private Canole, and our Sergeant Slaughter. He's taught both of us that maneuver off the top rope, and we're going to be leaving tag teams laying in the middle of the ring. That goes for everybody. The Briscoes, Black Jake Morgan Jr., Jake Roberts, Mike George, and it goes to we goes to Yes, Steamboat, it goes for you, brother.
Oh.
Steamboat. He just walked right in. Right in with Private Canole and Nelson. It was 2 against 1, and they took off. Rick Steamboat.
There's so little room between the ring and that wall, isn't there?
Right in Greensboro, I lost a very, very close friend of mine, Don Canole. We palled around. We drove many, many miles. We talked everything over. We were close friends just like that. But in one evening, I lost him as a friend, but I gained Ric Flair back. Everybody around here was wondering about him with all the pressures mounting upon him as a world heavyweight champion. All the traveling, all the hours that he got to spend.
Friendship ended with Don Canole.
Right
Ric Flair's my new best friend.
Earlier, it showed what kind of man that he really is. He came in to help me against those 2 bums, Nelson, Canole, and their nemesis, their big, tough man, the man that's 6'5", 300-pound Sergeant Slaughter. You think you're big and tough. Well, how tough are you one-on-one? You outweigh me by 100 pounds. You stand 4 inches taller than me, but I'm calling your shot, brother. One-on-one. Bring it on.
See you next week, fans, and until then, so long for now.
See you next week. Good floor managing from Beverly Henry. And we learnt what Cryon was last week. I've already sort of forgotten. Still with the graphics on screen. Alright, Randy Honeycutt. There we go. Alright, another solid episode of Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. I'm still enjoying these. Still enjoying them. I think they're good. The only downside with watching the early 80s territory stuff is that you very rarely actually get to see the payoffs. They all happen at live events and stuff. So you're just watching. You just have to sort of watch it for the vibes, the aesthetic. But I'm happy to do that. I think it's good. It'd be interesting if we just keep watching it in order. Quite when they do make a switch to having slightly bigger matches on TV. That'll be interesting to see, I think. The first Starcade is 1983. Randy Honeycutt deserves his own show. I think I recognise Randy Honeycutt's name from the WCW credits, so I suspect he kept working with the company forever. Oh yeah, thanks Big Papa. It's a shame we don't get the adverts. But you know, that was good. Right. It is, well, yeah, it's relatively late. Home with the Honeycutts. Let's see if I can. Does anything come up if you Google Randy Honeycutt? He's got an IMDb page. But he's mainly known, he has one credit, and it's Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, camera and electrical department. So it doesn't look like he did get his spin-off show. So that's a shame. Yeah, you know, it's a shame to end the stream on a low note. But, you know, oh hello, the Big TN. I'm just about to go. That is Akira Hokuto. Yeah. Hang on, let me show you the full. I did until very recently. I had an Akira Hokuto emote, but I think I had to cull it because we wanted 3 Pog emotes. This scene is the interview area from the Big Egg Wrestle Universe event. But I've just put myself in where the poster that says Big Egg Wrestle Universe is. So yeah, it is Akira Hokuto. Ex-wives of Honeycutt. Yeah, you need Randy Honeycutt to have a lot of wives. We just watched some Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. And also the latest match from our friend Rosanna. And that was good. Also, I learnt a bit about Northern Ireland. It's been a good stream. I would like to watch, I'd like to watch Big Egg again, but it's a very long show. It's good though. It's good. Maybe that's what I don't want to say these kind of things, but I don't ever fancy doing like a 24-hour stream, but I might do a stream where I watch. I could be tempted to do a stream where I watch Big Egg Wrestle Universe, the longest wrestling show ever, just in one sitting. Oh, I know, Big Papa. I know. I mean, I think that about modern events.
And I know we've been through some good
They are, yes, and I'd like to watch them sometime. I have watched a bit of it on stream. Yeah, I'd like to. There's lots of things I'd like to watch, but because of my insistence on watching things in full, it's going to take us a while to get through Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow night, because I might be swapping Tuesday and Thursday again. So it might be Classic Wrestling tomorrow, which will be Royal Rumble 1989, and then on Thursday I've got to play on. We'll play the Nancy Drew game. I'm a variety streamer. So that could be tomorrow. I will let you know in the Discord.
And I know lies would only hurt her.
There's a good chance tomorrow night will be Classic Wrestling. Thursday will be Dr. Pleb, Nancy Drew.
End up crying. And I'd sooner walk away and let her love
Should we find someone to rate?
But anyway,
thank you everyone for being here. It's always nice, I think.
never been a right time.
It's always nice for you to be here.
Say goodbye.
Thanks, of course, to Cait again for teaching us about Ireland. Thanks to Rosanna. Thanks to Jack and Jerry Briscoe. Let's go.
Never been a right time to say goodbye.
Doing everything wrong. Doing the wrong thing. Songs running out. Go to the backup song. Okay, here we go. Right, thanks everyone. It's been a good stream. I will see you tomorrow for presumably another good stream. Look after yourselves. Have a good night. That's everything, isn't it? Those are the main things. What did we learn today? Golf turns you into a chipmunk. Something about UFOs. It's been an eventful stream. Okay, I'm worried it's going to happen now. I already did the Discord, didn't I? But join the Discord if you want. Right, thanks everyone. I think it'll be Classic Wrestling tomorrow. Pete picks on Wednesday, and a late night pick. We'll do some more of this Wednesday night. Thursday, Dr. Black. Saturday, wrestling from 1997. There's lots going on. Okay, good night everyone. Look after yourselves. See you tomorrow. Right, goodbye. Also goodbye to anyone watching the VOD. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next stream or video or whatever. Goodbye. Look after yourselves.